Rant Radio Network studios, it's the SportsCast with your host, the sports guru and Bud Knocker. Call the show at 855-969-RANT. That's 855-969-7268. Follow the show on Twitter at SportsCast_THN. That's SportsCast_THN. It's the SportsCast on the Rant Radio Network.
I'm not going to do it until you continue the music, Alan. That's not how we intro a show. Do you already want me to start this already? Thank you. Give me a little something coming into the show. You can't just cut it. Back here, RantRadioNetwork.com, those SportsCast, Wednesdays, 12 to 2. You can watch us live right now, RantRadioNetwork.com. You got to check out Knocker, no shoes, and a Cowboys helmet on right now. He's looking good, as usual. If you guys want to call the show today, 855-969-7268 is the number. Also, tweet the show, SportsCast_THN. Thanks for checking us out, whether you guys are on your laptops, your smartphones, tablets, at your desk computer, at work, whatever. We do appreciate it, whichever way you're checking in. You can also get us on demand at any time, thenewsportsguru.com. Big show for you guys today, though. We're going to be talking some MLB. It's getting right down to the postseason time right
awesome,
now.
man.
A lot of teams in playoff races.
6 extra inning games yesterday.
6 extra inning games. Great stuff going on in MLB. We'll also get into NFL. We're going to get into our top 5, your top 5 NFL teams are going to take the biggest leap forward this year. And I'm going to give you my top 5 that are going to take the biggest steps back. So we'll see what teams you think are going to do a little better than usual. Little teams are going to take a step back.
Who's going to move? Who's going to lose?
Moves and shakers of the NFL, so stick with us with that. Wild World of Sports is going to be epic today. We got a 7th grader throwing down a windmill dunk. One of the best wiffle ball catches you will ever see. Philly's ground crew gets trapped under the tarp. God, I love when you see that. I love that when it happens. We have one of the stupidest stunts ever at the Sturgis Tunnel of Fire event. Professional ATV rider does a flip and lands it. That one's ridiculous.
Awesome.
That one's ridiculous. And Bud Knocker's favorite here. Batter gets hit in the head, then throws the bat at the pitcher like a wielding knife.
That's awesome.
It's the best one here.
Just awesome.
Also, Bonehead of the Week and Pick of the Day. So stick with us. You guys want to give us a call, 855-969-7268.
This is the most energy you'll see from the Cowboys all year right here. These little lights lighting on the star.
Yeah.
Outstanding music, Alan. Josh has no idea what it was, but that was
I was not feeling it at all. I wasn't feeling it at all.
That was outstanding.
And within 5 minutes of the show,
here we go.
See?
Nothing worked. Here we go.
Nothing. See, now it does. Why? I asked you before the show. You gave me 2 thumbs up in the window, right? Didn't you give me 2 thumbs up?
Yeah, he did. We're ready.
We were ready, right?
We're ready, Guru.
Everything's ready, Guru? Everything's good this time.
I'll fucking kill you, Alan!
That's right. I'll fucking kill you. I swear to God. You hanging up that Dallas Cowboys there? Don't cause any damage. Don't cause any damage, Knocker. Had a good weekend, though. I was over at, again, babysitting over the weekend. It was fun times. Got the kids together.
Yeah.
Had to get a little drinking, playing darts, pool. You stopped by. It's good to see you.
Absolutely.
Had fun times over the weekend. The baby decided, I love kids. I got one of my own. I'm usually good around the kids. Love to pick them up. Love, especially when you see your niece or nephew when they're 4 months old. Just want to pick up a little bundle of joy.
Absolutely.
So I get there, little 4-month-old is swinging in his little swing outside. We're outside, have
little
music
Parker.
on, and little Parker. And what's cool about this little kid is this guy goes to sleep to classic rock blasted at an usually high level.
Absolutely.
I mean, you could literally blast the speakers, and this kid just falls asleep. Listen to Van Halen, Bon Jovi, whatever you want to listen to.
Absolutely.
This kid falls asleep. Well, he woke up. I was like, it's time to hold the kid. Went over to grab the kid. And I was like, you're looking so adorable today. Went to pick him up and felt a little wetness on my arm. Like, okay, I think the kid just took a pee on me. I'm hoping that's what it is.
Yeah, in the back of your mind.
Removed it. And to notice that he had shit through his diaper onto me and onto the swing.
It's awesome.
I guess I just have that effect on kids. When they see Uncle Joshy, they just have to lay out the shit, I guess. My God.
That was that runny green stuff, man.
It was
awesome.
not good. It was not good. He just said this to me.
I like turtles.
That's what he did. Turtle head popping out there.
Hi, Josh.
Hi, Joshy.
Welcome.
Welcome to the show. How was your weekend, though, Knocker?
Outstanding.
What'd you do? Anything eventful? Anything fun?
Oh, no, I just kind of kicked it, man.
Had the normal Knocker weekend,
the
sitting back?
The wife was in Palm Springs with the bachelorette weekend.
Okay.
So everybody was down there. So, I was just kicking it at the house. And then, like you said, we went down Matt's and did some
On
pizza,
Saturday.
some darts, some pool.
Saturday was fun. It was
You
a
know.
good time. Well, we got a call already calling in. It says fan. That's his name, a fan.
We have a fan.
We have a fan.
Woo!
Our one fan is calling in here. Let's bring him in.
Yeah,
Rant Radio
baby.
Network. All right, you're on line 1, SportsCast fan. Who we got? Line 1, you're with us. Who we got, SportsCast fan?
Long-time listener, second-time caller. This is Bareback Jimmy.
Bareback.
Orale.
Orale, Bareback Jimmy. What's going on,
I do
son?
not want to know how you got that name. Just don't want to know, bro.
I won't tell you, but I can show you.
Oh, wow.
Not sure I want to do that either.
Wow. I don't know about that.
Gentlemen, love the show, but I have a question.
Okay.
Sure.
Does radio not pay well? The reason I'm asking is I just noticed that there's a picture going viral of Bud Knocker with no shoes on.
You are one pathetic loser.
What's going on with you? You don't have to wear shoes to work, Knocker? You just think like you're that superstar now where you could just come into the studio with your dirty-ass feet and just walk around like it's nothing, or what?
It's California cool, man. This place is carpeted, so, you know, it's easy. Just kick your shoes off, wear your flip-flops, kick them off. And no, radio does not pay well, to answer your question. Not well enough to where I'm at right now. We'll have to talk with Rant Radio Network here.
Yeah,
We'll
we
have
need
to
to
get
bring
Arvin on.
we're going to have to get
We have to
Arvin in
discussion.
here.
My brother here.
Yeah.
My brother's here right now negotiating business
Yeah.
as we speak.
Yeah, your brother is here.
He's in the next room negotiating business. So next week, if he negotiates properly, I will have tennis shoes on.
All right, gentlemen, that's awesome. And remember, go Cowboys.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Love the caller.
No.
Love that caller. You must have
No.
saw the helmet.
Must have.
Must have saw the helmet.
Pathetic.
Really, we need to get you a pair of shoes, though. I mean,
Why?
you
What's
not-
wrong with barefoot? It's California cool, man.
it's California
casual.
cool.
Yeah.
I just don't think it really sends a good vibe. What about all the other employees in this nice Rant Radio studio? There's a couple more offices here. There's women working across the way.
I'm a superstar.
Oh, so you just get
I'm
to
a
wear whatever you
superstar.
want? Oh,
Do
my
what I
God.
want.
Just do what you want.
I don't drive.
I don't
wear
drive.
shoes.
Oh my God! Who the hell?
Exactly.
cares?
Exactly.
I'm just saying.
All right, Alan, hit me with the MLB. We're going to get some MLB action right now. Baseball is in full effect, people. If you guys want to give us a call, chime in 855-969-7268. Playoffs are right around the corner, Knocker. The Dodgers are just one of the hottest teams since the Oakland A's, 8 years ago.
Yep.
We have not seen a team play this well
Yep.
for this long, this consistent. They're averaging losing one game a week.
I know. It's
That's
awesome,
it.
isn't it?
It's amazing.
It's been a long time coming for that team to do like
Long
to do like
time
this.
coming. Detroit Tigers been slumping of late. That Texas and Oakland race is getting closer and closer out here in the West.
Yeah, what, Texas one game up?
Yep,
Monday,
Texas
we
one
two,
game
depending
up
on
right now.
yesterday.
And Pittsburgh, St. Louis taking out each other right now as we speak.
Is that
Playing
right?
Today again.
Nice.
Last night, Cardinals coming up with a big extra inning affair. Again, we had 6 extra inning games last night. Unbelievable.
Well, that was big for the Cardinals because Pittsburgh pretty much took it to them the last time they played in St. Louis. So for them to turn around and win this big series, the first game of the series, right?
Yes.
Yeah, to win that in extra innings, that was huge for them.
Now
Huge.
you've been in LA your whole life, right? You grew up in LA?
Yes.
You're an LA guy. You grew up a Dodgers fan, I'm guessing.
I grew up a huge Dodgers
I mean,
fan.
you now kind of converted into an Angels
I converted
fan.
to the Angels when
Just because you don't want to go down and get shot while you go see a game. That's pretty much
well,
why you
that's part of the
converted.
reason, the atmosphere. But I changed over. I really didn't like the way the Dodgers got rid of the infield of Garvey, Lopes, Russell, and Say. I didn't like the way that went down.
Yeah.
And my wife was my girlfriend at the time, but she was living in the OC, so I was spending a lot of time
Yeah,
down
Mexican
there.
girl, Mexican guy bringing a white girl down to Dodger Stadium.
I would have never.
Oh!
Dude, you didn't ever back.
You
in
can't
the,
do that,
in
right?
the '70s. You did not bring your girl to Dodger Stadium. Especially if you were in the right field pavilions. We were in the era where they shut down beer sales because of all of us out in the right field pavilions. Literally. In the 70s, they stopped selling beer, and if you brought your girlfriend, she would get hooted at, hollered at. The guy would get beer thrown at him for, bringing a good-looking girl up there. What are you doing, man? You're
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah.
But and
They
then,
just have to.
the Angels at the time, they were building that team with Reggie Jackson and Rod Carew and Nolan Ryan, and it just seemed like a good time to change. But, Dodgers are still deep down inside my heart, so this is great. This is good stuff.
Okay. All right, guys. Are they having trouble? We got Twitter coming in, Alan, that people are having a hard time hearing us over the wavelengths. Is that everything good, hooked up good, correctly? We're good? We're having audio problems at all?
I hear them, but no talking.
But no talking?
Plug
You
the,
only hear music?
plug the mics in, newbies.
Yeah. Time to
Okay, got sound now, but just music. I've got sound, no problem.
Okay. What if I kill you, Alan? Seriously. God. They just have to lay out the shit. Now it's repeating itself?
Maybe the feed is 12 minutes behind or something. I heard the intro.
I know, and this is, can you see them on the screen? So, we'll hopefully it's coming in through everybody. I mean,
I'm sure my brother's impressed.
I know.
I'm sure
He's doing business
impressed.
next
the
door.
negotiating price just went down.
Went down from 12 cents to 10. That's where it went to. Over the weekend,
Alan.
though, we had...
Hot in here.
oh, my God. Are you kidding me? You're such a complainer.
I told you I'm a superstar. I'm a diva.
Sick of the
need it
complaining.
cool
No
in here.
shoes. You need AC.
Dude, my hair's going to fall.
God.
If it doesn't get cool in here, my hair's going to fall.
They just have to lay out the shit. Okay, now... I like it to lay off the shit.
Serious.
I like how Alan now produces his own clips for
Exactly.
this show.
This is Alan's own show now.
I like it.
He steps right up.
Okay, they said
throws it
everything
in there.
seems to be fine now, Alan. Thank you for fixing it. Appreciate it.
But yeah, you know things are going good for the Dodgers.
Yeah.
When Agon can score on a sacrifice fly.
Yes.
The slowest man in the history of baseball scored on a sacrifice fly the other day. You know things are going good when that's happening for you.
Well, over the weekend, you're getting up there in age, right? I mean, like you said, your hair's about to fall out. You're getting grayish a little bit.
I'm getting a lot gray.
You ever getting it? Maybe think about getting dentures anytime. You think that's in the future for you? Some dentures?
God, I hope not.
No?
I hope not.
You don't think so?
I don't know. I hope not, though.
I think
I'm
you look
praying.
good with a pair
no.
of dentures. So, well, check out over the weekend. Charlie Manuel decided, during the Phillies-Braves game, his dentures were getting a little loose. Decided to pop them out here. It's so disgusting.
Get out of here.
Check it out. rantradio.com, guys, is where you could watch all the videos right here. Look at Charlie just popping out his dentures.
Oh, Charlie.
That's just disgusting.
That's wrong. There's the Philly season right there
Exactly.
in a 2-second clip, huh?
Exactly.
That is horrible.
You don't ever think you'll get to that point anytime?
Well, I would imagine if I do have dentures,
Yeah.
I'll be old enough and senile enough to do something like that. Just kind of clack them out because of a nervous habit,
Yeah.
Involuntarily pass gas and pop my dentures out.
Exactly.
Well, I get a pass. I'm old.
As I was saying, though, you've been a Dodger fan for a long time.
Yes.
And you've seen, go through Fernando Mania.
Yes.
You've seen the Oral Hershiser days.
Yes.
The Gibson home run.
Yes.
A lot of just history in baseball going back with the Dodgers. Now, this has to be up there with, top 5, just one of the greatest seasons you've seen out of the Dodgers. This is unbelievable what they're doing right now.
Well, this is like the 88 season. And the 88 season, they played well, and they rode Hershiser that whole year. But they played pretty well, pretty consistent that whole year. What's really amazing is how bad they were playing.
Yeah.
Again, we touched on it. Mattingly was on the verge of getting fired, and he had all but accepted his fate, with the comments he made about the team and what have you. And to catch fire like this is tremendous. One of the question marks I thought coming in was Carl Crawford. Being hurt, and I'm one of those guys that once you start getting hurt, you're always getting hurt.
Yeah.
But he's managed to stay healthy, which has been huge. Although he's not putting record numbers up there, he's still hitting in the 280s. He's driving in some runs, providing some speed at the top of the lineup. But with Puig coming in, providing them with that spark, and they have the best left-handed pitcher probably, in my opinion, in the last 20 years in Major League Baseball.
Clayton Kershaw
is the real deal. That guy is something else. And what I love about him, and what he reminds me a lot of Hershiser, whose nickname was the Bulldog.
Yeah.
What I like about Kershaw is D. Gordon made his 3rd error of the game the other day.
He's just,
right?
I know that guy can run, but really, this guy's he's an inconvenience in the field.
Yes.
You're taking away from your defense. You're putting Nick Punto in. I understand Nick Punto might not be the best offensive player, but the guy,
he's solid.
He's solid.
He's not going to make those mistakes on you. But after the error, Kershaw got a little upset and then gathered himself and said, okay, I'm going to mow the next 2 guys down. And he threw some pitches that were just ridiculous, and that's the leadership that the Dodgers have right now.
And you see most pitchers, unlike Kershaw, would get frustrated at that, like a Matt Garza.
Yeah, I was just going to say, Garza would have thrown his glove at him or something.
They fight him on the field. But, you a lot of pitchers going to get rattled by that. And Kershaw just has that mentality to be able to stick with it. He knows how. And not just mention Kershaw, Ryu last night against the Mets.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
This rookie has had an unbelievable, quietly been, if Kershaw's not there, the best pitcher on that team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. And they beat one of the hottest pitchers in the league.
In Matt Harvey.
Matt Harvey. And they took their time getting to him. It took a little bit. And Vinny's awesome. Vinny is the absolute best guy. He's sitting there, and it's getting to the 5th inning, and he's starting to read you the stats on Matt Harvey, the first 70 pitches.
Yeah.
And then the batting average in the next 70 pitches. So, he's kind of predicting, okay, he's getting up to that little area. And then sure as heck, he got up to like 75, 80 pitches, and they got to him.
Yeah.
And it's fun to watch. When a team's hot like that, it's just they just
fun to
find
bet on.
new ways.
It's fun to bet on.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, it's fun to bet on. I want to thank you, Dodgers and
Winning.
Braves. Dodgers and Atlanta Braves. You guys have been winning me some fat money of lately. And just you got to become a VIP, guys. I've been throwing out these picks. You get $4.99 again, thenewsportsguru.com. You guys can sign up until next week. It goes up to $15. We had a lot of people sign up this week. We had another one sign up for the yearly today.
Red Light
$50.
Special,
You guys, Red Light Special, you get $10 off. You can sign up. And you know what? I'm going to bring you guys.
Show me the money.
I'm telling you this year. Me and Knocker,
hell
10,000
yeah.
last year. You took us. $100 a bet. It's no
Hell
joke.
yeah.
It's no joke. We just kill it.
Absolutely.
Right, have another good season, so sign up at thenewsportsguru.com.
Yeah, some of those places, they charge you, what, $20 per pick?
It's ridiculous.
Something like that. You get one pick
Yeah, you
for,
get one
for
pick.
$20 and
Yeah.
something like that.
It's unbelievable.
Ridiculous.
Coming on Twitter that says to Knocker, hockey players all have dentures. My lady got scared when Dustin Brown smiled after they won the cup as his teeth were out. It's true. It's true. True there.
Okay, hey, we got a soccer tweet.
Oh, we got a soccer update. Oh, yeah, we love some soccer fans. Give us a soccer update. That was pretty good.
Bosnia Herzegovina up 2-0.
Oh, really? You know what people think about that?
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
People probably just said that right now.
It's soccer. We cover all sports.
We cover all sports here.
Okay, and if he took the time to tweet that in,
We got to
we're
read
going to
it
give
out.
him some recognition.
Okay. You love to appease our fans, don't you? It says here, coming in on Twitter again, guys, sportscast_THN. You guys can tweet the show live. Did someone steal Knocker's New Balances? Oh, the humanity.
Awesome. Yes. We need to take up a collection. I need some new
You need some New Balances. What happened to the New Balances? They're gone. They're gone. Getting to some more hot teams, though, in baseball. Again, Red Sox, Rays, that fight is still going on here. And the New York Yankees have kind of pulled in and beaten your Angels here the last two games.
Shut up.
The Yankees, A-Rod's come back, hit his first home run over the
Shut
weekend.
up.
You know, they're
I'm gonna
5.5
owe Jesus
back
liquor
here.
again.
You know, I know.
Okay.
You make these bets with Jesus.
We got
I don't
freaking
understand.
hosed last night. We got absolutely freaking
Well,
hosed
you get
last
beat,
night.
what? You got beat 13-3. That's not really getting hosed. That's getting your ass
Well,
kicked.
at the time, we had the tying run crossing the plate, and the home plate umpire, I have never seen the home plate umpire call a person out for leaving early on a fly ball from third base, ever.
No crying.
Ever.
There's no crying in baseball.
Ever.
There's no crying in baseball.
Well, I'm crying, damn it.
Yeah, you are.
I'm going to send Jesus another bottle of whiskey. I'm tired of paying him up.
God.
I should know better. I got 2 more chances.
If I kill you, Alan.
But that was ridiculous, dude. It was horrible.
What?
It changed the whole momentum.
No,
It changed the whole momentum of the game.
Ah.
Absolutely. Now the Yankees probably would have won, but to see an umpire and Gooby's the coolest dude on earth.
I
right?
love
the
Gooby.
Angels announcer,
I do
right?
love Gooby, yes.
He was just flabbergasted. That's the most pathetic call I have ever seen in baseball.
Yeah.
That was horrible. He just went on. That's how bad it was.
Well,
It wasn't even close.
But when teams are out of the race, they like the Angels, the Twins, the Astros.
Yeah.
Most times in the bullpen, you're just really not paying attention to the game.
Oh, yeah, you're
thinking
chewing
about
gum
other
and
things,
scamming
chewing
chicks.
gum,
Yeah,
you're
giving
looking
hot
at-
foots.
looking for pranking people, you know, whatever it may be. Just because you're out of it, you might get into the game once or twice during the week, and that's about it.
Right.
Okay, well, during the Twins game over the week, some Twins pitchers decided that they were going to go ahead and do one of the best pranks I've seen in baseball here. Now, home run was hit by Chris Cabello off John Diggs, the Chicago White Sox, and the ball landed in the Twins bullpen. Now, as the ball's landing in the Twins bullpen, one of the Twins relief pitchers, Jared Barton, decided to sucker punch Brian Dunsing, and like fake sucker punch, but it looks so real. And Dunsing goes back, and then the whole bullpen just gets in a fake brawl with each other.
Get out of here.
It's the best thing in the
That
world.
is
Alan
awesome.
wrote up here the punch. As the ball's going, he just boom, so he socks him in the face.
That's awesome.
It's fake, and he's just like, then the whole bullpen just goes out, and they just start beating the crap out of each other. It was awesome, you know, and I just love this prank because it's just,
that's great.
I know, and the whole bullpen goes out, and everyone's like, and the announcer's like, what's going on in the bullpen? Da, da, da. And then afterwards, they interviewed like, yeah, we've been trying to practice this for a while now. It's been a whole prank. It's the
That's
best
awesome.
thing. You guys could check out the video, thenewsportsguru.com, though. But
I pulled something like that once.
yeah,
When I was coaching hockey, it was actually with my future son-in-law.
Okay.
When I was coaching one of his hockey teams.
yeah,
the parents are all up there. They're all on the opposite side watching this and that. And we do a line change. He comes in, and me and him just kind of, face up on each other. And he starts mouthing at me, and I start mouthing at him. And then we just start wrestling. We start wrestling, and we go down below the boards, and the team's like this and that. And it was awesome.
Want to rip your head off?
It was awesome, man. We were laughing like hell because what are the parents thinking? The coach and the player just got in a
Did a
fight.
parent come over and try and stop you guys? Did someone stop you?
Yeah, well, they came over to see what was going on. We were just laughing. It was hilarious.
I'm kicking his ass.
It was hilarious, man.
That's funny.
Uh,
Getting back to some more baseball, just funny stuff that went over the weekend. Phillies ground crew member got trapped under a tarp during a rain delay over the weekend. Now, when you're out there as one of the field maintenance, crew,
right.
This is probably one of the situations you're scared most. Is like, dude, I'm gonna run, I'm gonna trip, I'm gonna be on camera, I'm gonna get taken out by this tarp, I'm gonna be caught underneath, and no one's gonna find me. Alan,
I'm stay there all night.
This ground crew member gets trapped underneath here. Now, Knocker, what would you do here if you're running and you just go down and you get trapped? You're like, oh my god.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You're gonna crawl and try and get out and just eat mud and wet grass and hey, hey,
You are
little
one
help.
pathetic loser.
You are. It's ridiculous.
Little help.
Little help, please.
I love this Wally too when he comes out and he's all dirt stained and
He's
wet.
like, I'm
His
cool.
belts.
I'm cool, bro.
He's
It's
trying to
cool.
play it cool.
Yeah, he's trying to play. It's like, dude, he's like, where did he go? Where did who go?
I love the announcers too. They circle him. See that little bump right there moving?
Yeah.
Isn't that awesome? That's him.
That's him
That
crawling
little
out
bump.
from underneath. There he is. Look, he's still waiting for him. He's still under there.
Oh my gosh.
That's hilarious. Also came out,
Baseball.
again, talk
Baseball's
about
great.
the bullpen guys out in the bullpen having a good time. Braves relief pitcher caught a Justin Upton home run. Luis Ayala caught it in his hat.
Oh, very nice.
Very nice. I mean, you think this guy might be playing the outfield. He's making catches like this instead
would
of in the
think so.
bullpen.
We got film
Alan, if
on
you can
that?
go and throw it up here, Rant Radio Network is where you guys can check out all the videos here. Luis Ayala
Ooh, nice
making an
technique,
awesome catch
too.
in the hat, in the bullpen.
Very nice.
I give him props for that, right?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Got to. All right, we got a call on line one. Let's bring him in here on the Sportscast. All right, you're a caller. You're on line one. Joe, you're on line one.
Hey, how you guys doing?
We're doing good. What's
Wonderful.
going on, man?
Hey, it's nice to see that those Dodgers and Braves are helping you win some money there, Josh.
That's right, baby. They've been killing it for me. I've been riding that Dodger streak money line the whole time, man.
It's a good call right there. But hey, what about Bud Knocker's Orioles?
But
They could go ahead and suck my balls.
oh, I like that. I'm going to give them a suck my balls because they lost me so much money the other night, Dan, when they lost to the Diamondbacks. My
Wow.
God. Let me find it for I'll tell you. Here you go, Knocker. Your Orioles?
Well, tell him to suck my balls.
That's right.
Hey, I can't be right every time.
Your Orioles,
was
though,
right
have been
last
killing
year.
it. They lost last night again.
All right, but they're still close.
You
They're
know,
still there.
I think I should just start betting on the Orioles every day, so maybe they won't even make it into the playoffs.
Just
reverse
to prove 'em wrong, little
psychology
reverse
there, huh?
psychology, exactly. Joe, but it's been thank you. I appreciate you calling in, man. Yeah, Orioles, like we said, they just, I don't know, this team, they're just going to fall off again.
What do you mean again? They
did
made the
last year.
playoffs last year. They made the playoffs. What do you mean fall off again?
Last year was a fluke. That's like the Cowboys making the playoffs.
Exactly.
That
Well,
1 year,
no,
2009.
that would be a fluke. Let's
God.
not get carried away.
God,
Let's not get carried
What's
away.
going on with that jersey, Josh? You guys burn it yet?
Yes, we are burning it this weekend. It will be the burning of the jersey. It will be going up in flames. The video will be posted at thenewsportsguru.com. We will have it. It will be the biggest YouTube trending video of the season. It will be burned, though, so stay. Grab some popcorn, invite the lady over.
There you go.
Make it a nice family movie. Make it a blockbuster night.
Will do.
All right, Joe.
Guys, you guys have a good one. I got to get back to work.
All right, appreciate it, Joe. Thanks,
hell.
buddy.
Bummer.
Hey, I like him taking time out of work,
Okay.
Tell him to say it again. Oh, he wants to say it again. Okay. You want to get a drop out of it. Getting back, though.
Say
real
what
quick-
again?
What's that?
I missed it. Say what again?
I think he wants to say something for a drop. He wants us to record it, right? Alan does. Exactly. Getting back to this Boston-Tampa, though, you think Tampa is going to catch? Or you think Boston's going to go ahead and take the division?
Based on what I saw from Tampa Bay and Dodger Stadium this weekend, you have to go with the Red Sox.
And
on
Cleveland
this.
just absolutely falling off right now. The Royals.
Yeah. That's my new Orioles.
Oh, God. I knew it was going to happen. It's your new Orioles. The Royals.
My new Orioles,
You're
baby.
such a front runner. You can't pick an NFL team. You barely have a baseball team. You like two LA teams, but you can't. Do you even like a basketball team? What basketball team do you like? See, you don't even have a team. Like, what's wrong
San Antonio.
With San Antonio.
I'll go with San Antonio. Actually, OKC. I like the way OKC plays.
Such a horrible call. Such a
They
horrible.
just
have to lay out the shit. Just have to lay off the shit, all right?
Wow.
Lay off the shit, all right?
I
Lay
like
off
the Clippers.
The Clippers?
I like the Clippers.
But you don't have a team. How can you?
I had a team. I just don't like Kobe, so I have a hard time rooting for the Lakers.
You stop rooting for a team because they got a player you don't like. So if the Kings pick up somebody, the LA Kings pick up someone you don't like, you're not gonna like the Kings. That's pathetic.
No, he's like 1 in 5 guys. He's very instrumental on what happens out there.
I hate Kobe Bryant so much.
And he's just not a team guy to me. And I can't.
Can't do it.
The Lakers are my team. When he's gone, they'll be right back on it. All
right, guys, we're going to get to break. When we get back, we're going to have EJ Christian's going to be on the line. We're going to get NFL, guys. What are the biggest teams? The teams are going to make the biggest leap this year forward. What are those underdogs about? And what are those teams that are just ranked a little too high? They're going to fall back in the pack this year. We'll give you our top 5 each.
Yep.
When we come back here with EJ Christian on SportsCast.
Stay here.
A home is the biggest investment in most people's lives. Buying or selling should be a positive experience.
Whether you want to be a wealthy real estate investor or just trying to find a place to call home. At AJR & Associates, we focus on the client's needs.
We understand the market better than most. Let us bring the value to you and make the right choice.
AJR & Associates, making your dream house a reality. Call us today for a free consultation at 562-882-1976. Or you can log on to www.agrrealtors.com.
With a track record of great results, bringing knowledge, wisdom, and expertise to you. Hablamos Español.
To watch our stupidity live, head over to RantRadioNetwork.com. Good colors and night.
We are the Three Guys Rant with Arvin, Mike, and Phil. Coming to you on the Rant Radio Network every Monday from 6 to 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can call us at 855-69 The Three Guys.
It's not The Three Guys. This is why you should turn in, because one has Tourette's. The other one's illiterate.
You really should listen in. You never know what's going to happen.
855-69-3-GUYS. G-U-Y-S and the number 3, not the.
Faces for radio, voices for the deaf.
Look forward to talking to you.
Hey, I'm audio candy. I don't know about you
guys. DM Narc Radio Show is now airing on the Rant Radio Network. You've heard the Three Guys Rant refer to us as the Clam Chowder Power Hour. Now we get to bring our New England humor over to Los Angeles. We'll be airing Friday at 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 Eastern, and we'll cover everything from local to national politics and news. Guess what? We're uncensored too. I'm Dave. Join me and Nick Friday on the Rant Radio Network.
TheTicketSurgeon.com. Reach us at 855-WIN-4-199.
Did you get caught speeding, texting while driving, or doing anything else you weren't supposed to do?
Give us a call. Don't miss work. Don't lose out on the money. Don't get any more points. What about your insurance? Let us fight for you. TheTicketSurgeon.com at 855-WIN-4-199.
Are you watching the game at home? Why? Come watch it at Mambo Grill, the hottest spot in Downey. You'll have good food, drinks, and a great time at a low price. We have the coldest beer in our sports bar, where you can enjoy the game on any of our huge flat screen TVs. And when your home team wins, you get 25% off anything in Mambo Grill. We're on Downey Avenue, 1 block north of Firestone, or visit us on the web. Mambo Grill. Love at first bite.
What up, foodie freaks? It's Chef Bev Lazo with the Culinary Trend Show. Join me and my brigade every Thursday night from 8 to 9 p.m. where we will be cooking up some crazy stuff that will give you the appetite for discussion. It's all about the good food, good friends, and good times. Only here on RantRadioNetwork.com.
We're the Brothers Bear Podcast Live, and I'm your host, Sanch, and I'm always joined by
Edgar, Carlos Medrano, and this is a show where we talk about comics, movies, TV,
video games, stand-up, music, and many more geeky things?
Catch us live on Rant Radio Network on Mondays from 7:30 to 8:30 p.m.
That's another commercial in the bag.
At the count of 3, I want y'all to tell me the name of my DJ. 1, 2, 3. Come on. Come on. First I gotta get mad respect for the mother DJs. 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 Mad respect for the mother DJs.
Everybody put your hands up. Everybody put your hands up. Everybody in the club. Let me see you put your hands up.
Back here on the Sportscast, Wednesdays, 12 to 2, RantRadioNetwork.com. Thanks for everybody chiming on your lunch break, or if you're sitting down at your cubicle, watching, listening on your smartphone, iPhone, or tablet. We appreciate it. Make sure you guys become a VIP at thenewsportsguru.com. It's only $4.99 a month right now, guys, for the last week. So we'll go up to $15 a month. All our picks, the Gurus Girls, Fantasy Trade 411, Fantasy Private Info, and much more at thenewsportsguru.com. Sign up today. We've had a lot of people sign up in the last week. We really do appreciate it. All the money, guys, pays for our studio fees, helps this thing keep growing, especially our NFL Game Day show, which we were going to have tonight, 5 to 6. We'll soon be moving 4:30 to 6 once the season starts, all because of you guys. So it's going to be awesome. Make sure you guys join up our NFL Pigskin Pick'em Challenge. It's free to join. We have a great grand prize. It's already filling up. You guys can sign up at thenewsportsguru.com. There's a link on the homepage. It's free to sign up. It's through ESPN. Easy to do, so go ahead and check it out there. We're going to talk us a little more baseball here, then we get some NFL in just a second. Real quick, though, saw something never really I've seen before in baseball with the Dodgers, speaking of them, and the Rays, the hidden ball trick.
Oh, that was awesome.
The hidden ball trick was used over the weekend with the Rays and the Dodgers.
It was used in my house, too.
Yeah. Your wife's had your balls for a long time. Didn't have to hide them. Your wife's had those balls for a long time.
I went
in
looking,
that truck.
couldn't find them. I was out.
Exactly.
I was out.
You were done. You're done. You're out a long time. Give me some volume on my sound effects. All right. Let's get hidden ball trick, though. Have you ever seen this done before in your age? I mean, you've been around baseball a long time.
Yeah, I've seen it work a couple of times.
Okay. Now there's rules to doing it and rules how it can not take effect. Now, the pitcher cannot stand on
They can't
dirt,
go onto
right?
the dirt portion. If
Okay.
another player is holding the ball on the infield, if the pitcher steps onto the dirt portion of the mound, then any type of trick play is off. Once he's on the mound, he has to have the ball.
Go and throw that video up real quick, Alan, of the hidden ball trick here. And the Rays pulled off to perfection here, and Uribe is just like, what the hell just happened to me right now? He's standing on the base here, and they pulled off to perfection. It was funny to see. And even with stuff like this, the Dodgers just keep winning.
Oh, yeah.
Even when they pull stuff like this, Dodgers keep winning. Again, guys, you can watch us live right now, RantRadioNetwork.com. All the videos we are showing as well. We got a call coming in, though, on line 1. I believe it's Joe. Again, we got 2 Joes calling in. All right. Joe, on line 1, you're online with the Sportscast. Who we got?
Hello, what's going on, fellas?
What's going on, Joe? How's it going, man?
No, I just listened to that knocker crying about, he's never seen an umpire make a call, and it's true. It rarely happens. But the problem with the Angels is not it's the leadership, man. It's the manager. Got no balls, and do you see what he did? He goes out there, he argues for a minute, he walks away, and nothing happens. Nothing. It's been happening that way for the whole year, guys. What's going on with Sosha?
I don't know, man. Maybe he's a little too comfortable, but yeah, you're right. Looking back on it, I remember listening to the announcers going, "Okay," especially after the first argument. Then he went out to the mound to talk to the pitcher, and the umpire came out, and Langston on the radio and Gubaza on the TV were both, "Okay, Mike's gonna get kicked out now. He's really gonna let him have it," and nothing happened, huh?
Nothing happened. You're right. Nothing. He stands out there. He waits. They're building all this expectation like something's gonna happen, and what happens? Just like the whole damn season. Nothing.
Well, I mean, Joe. Sosha obviously has been there a long time. Got them to their first World Series, so he's got that under his belt. You really can't get rid of a whole team, especially with all the contracts having that team. Do you really think it's time for the Angels to make a change here in Sosha? He's been there forever.
Hey, like you just said, they can't change the whole team. They got to change up something. And if that's the fire that Sosha's lighting right now, yeah. They need to make some changes, man, because his fire's out.
Yeah. I mean, I agree, especially with the team slacking as much as they are here at the end of the year. As a coach, you got to still get that team motivated and pumped up every day to go out there and play. And it's just, like Joe's saying, is not last night he should have ran out there and got himself ejected.
I agree with
Whether
you.
it was the right or wrong call, just to fire his team up in a situation like that.
Yeah, can you imagine Billy Martin or Earl Weaver going
Or
down
even
that
Lasorda.
meekly,
Even
Joe?
Lasorda would have flipped the shit.
For real. Can you imagine them taking it like that?
They wouldn't have taken it like that. Not especially the way the team's going. You got to do something, guys. You ever watch Scioscia with those after the post game interviews? He's sitting there like he's lost.
Yeah.
No fire. I'm not upset. You know what the hell's going on down there? Nothing.
Yeah, I couldn't agree
I think
more.
you're right. I think you're right. With the veteran team that he used to have, that probably works. But right now, he needs to be doing something.
Yeah,
So
I agree, man. Well, hey, Joey, appreciate you calling in the show, buddy.
No problem.
All right, I love the passion. Love the passion behind it.
Bring it.
Bring it.
Yeah, come on, baby. Let's bring it on.
Hey, what do you think of the Cowboys, Joe?
Oh, the Cowboys, my favorite team. The star shines brightly in Dallas, baby.
That's right. That's right.
Too bad that star looks like the size of my... Oh, never mind.
Exactly. All right, Joey, appreciate the call, buddy.
See ya.
I like that. I like that a lot. All right, guys, it's football time. EJ
Fireman's
Christian,
roots.
let's bring him in real quick. EJ Christian on the line 2 from the Opinion Nation. EJ, you with us, buddy?
Yes, I am. Two things. One locker. Go!
That's right, baby. Yeah.
I love it. And also, Bud, do me a favor. Can you move that stupid Dallas Cowboys helmet behind you?
It's staying there. It's staying there. It's staying there.
Look, they said if I put the helmet on the mic right there, they'd buy me shoes after the show.
I get some
Okay,
new
well,
belts.
if we're going that route, fine.
Believe me.
Some of my teams won one playoff game in the last 18 seasons, but yeah, okay, whatever.
I didn't put that up there without a fight, man. I had to negotiate.
I
for
brought
that.
a Giants
Hey,
fan on.
Josh,
I knew I was
God bless
gonna
you, man. Josh, God bless you, man.
All right, Alan, break it down. Let's get some NFL action going, baby. NFL season. It's only 3 weeks away, baby. Feel it.
That's awesome.
Man, Hard Knocks pumping me up again last night. I am ready for the NFL season. It's going to be awesome. A lot of big stories already. A lot of divisions that you just don't know what you're going to get out of some of these teams here. A lot of teams making some big moves. We'll break it all down for you right now. EJ, what we're going to do here is Knocker's going to give you his top 5 teams that he thinks are going to take the biggest step forward. Me and you will go ahead and chime in on that as well, give our opinions. And then I'm going to go ahead and give my top 5 teams I think are going to take a step backwards. And then you and Knocker go ahead and chime in and give your opinions, okay?
Okay.
All right. Throw me up some background music here, Alan. And all right, Knocker, NFL season 2013, last year. What teams from last year that finished kind of low in the standings you think are going to make the biggest jump coming into this season?
Okay, based on just the little bit that I've seen in the preseason, I know they don't mean much, but still, you can still gauge how a team is coming into camp, the enthusiasm and what have you.
Okay.
I think the team that makes the biggest jump is going to be the Chiefs.
The Chiefs?
The new coach.
Okay.
The new coach. I was hard on them last year. I remember, EJ, in the preseason last year, I was down on the Chiefs. You guys were up on them. I was down on them. Turned out to be one of the only things I picked right last year.
Yes, it was.
But I think the Chiefs with Alex Smith looked fantastic. Jamal Charles looked fantastic. I think Dwayne Bowe will play with a little more enthusiasm, a little more professionalism. I think Andy Reid's going to do some things. And with the division that they're in, I do not see them finish 2-14. I could see them maybe going 8-8.
Okay, what do you think about it, AJ?
I love that pick, and that was one of my that's actually my top team. I think.
Okay.
I think they'll make cluster. Let's not forget they were a playoff team 2 seasons ago. They were a 10-win team in playoffs, one division, one AFC West. They had elite talent on both sides of the ball. It's been a weird conundrum of chemistry there. Matt Castle, obviously, we've seen he's got a great quarterback. He's not there anymore. You bring Andy Reid, a guy who can take any quarterback. He made Kevin Cobb relevant for a little while. He made Jeff Garcia in the back end of his career relevant for a little while. You now bring in Alex Smith, who has some of the most efficient people we've seen in the quarterback in recent years, outside of Tom Brady and whatnot. You give him Andy Reid now. And nothing to consider also. When Kansas City is good, Arrowhead is one of the hardest places to play at.
Yes, he is.
As a road team.
Yep,
So if they're relevant and they're a good team going forward in a weak AFC, they could be a wild card team. I mean, they're not going to catch Denver, obviously, but I could definitely see them getting that one of those last 2 wild card spots in the AFC.
Yeah, I kind of agree with both you and EJ here on the team. You look at their schedule coming this year; their out of conference schedule is amazing. I mean, they start off with Jacksonville right there. They get a nice little break in win there. But you look at all these games out of conference. They're going to play in Cleveland, Buffalo, Indianapolis. You know, it's kind of some games outside the conference that they're going to be able to win. And I kind of see a 7-9, 8-8, maybe getting into the wild card here at the end, squeaking. But I think it's going to be a much improved team over last year. So I like that. All right, who you got at your number 2 here?
I like Detroit.
Okay,
as my number 2 mover. There's been no bad press. There's been no bad press out of camp. You know, with Nick Fairley and Dominican Sue, they have the potential to really do some damage in what I see as a little weakened division. I think Matthew Stafford with Megatron. I like Reggie Bush being there. I think they have the opportunity to you know, at least double their win production from last year.
Yeah. All right, EJ, what do you think about Detroit, man? Lions, bad season last year.
A lot of that, the reason why I like that pick also is because of the fact that there'll be another team in that division who we'll get to in a little bit. That'll take a step backwards. 4-12 after coming at the 110 the year before that, you know, Matt Stafford's got the next step forward. And I mean, look, 5,000 yards is great and all, fans football, yeah, I get that, but he's not very efficient. You know, he's gonna let go of the mistakes. I mean, but I will say this though: bringing Reggie Bush, it gives a threat of a balance for the Lions moving forward. I think not necessarily have to be a running team, but at least have the threat of the balance, you know, moving forward to help the Lions going, you know, especially indoors too. So I like that pick. I don't know if they'll be a playoff this year, but they're definitely better than 4 wins they were last year.
Okay, me too. I kind of think they're going to be a little better, but that division's really hard that they play in. You know, you got the Bears. I think the Bears that are much improved. I think the Packers are still there. Vikings are okay. But like you said, that Reggie Bush move, I think, is so vital to this team to make them so much more explosive. You know, whether it's – I don't think they'll become, like EJ said, a running team per se.
No.
But it gives you that option with Reggie Bush in the back. And you've already seen Reggie in the preseason jumping over guys. I mean, this guy kind of seems like he's more like revitalized. Hey, man, I'm playing with Calvin and Matt Stafford. I'm in one of the most high-powered offenses in the NFL. I really do think they can make some noise. I don't see them as a playoff team, but I do think they improve over last year.
I think Josh, don't think also too. Also, that team there's a lot of knuckleheads in that team. So they got all the off-field issues. That's gotta stop.
Yes, I cannot agree more.
And it has this season, which is one of the reasons I think they've got it together now.
I think the one problem also with Detroit is their coach. I cannot stand their coach. I think he's one of the worst coaches in the NFL. Yeah, Jim Schwartz is one of the worst coaches in the NFL. I don't know how he got re-signed to a contract, but I think if the Lions don't make the playoffs, I think you got to get this guy out of town.
Ooh, I don't know all that though, but I will say this though: if they don't touch here, his feet gets hot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
I will say that.
All right, Knocker, you got
number 3.
Number 3 team to improve the most this season coming in the NFL.
Another team that made a coaching change. I'm gonna go with the Eagles.
The Eagles, okay.
Because I mean they finished 4-12. They finished 4-12. I think you can pretty much toss a coin. I don't think Washington's going to be as good as they were last year. The Giants, 10-6 probably. You know, I just think they have a shot at playing with some enthusiasm. Now, I'm not saying that they're going to make the playoffs, but you asked which team I thought would make a big
biggest
move.
Improvement. Yeah,
I see them getting to 7 wins, and for them, that's a big
year?
jump based on the disaster that was the last year and a half.
Not a bad pick. All right, EJ, what do you think about the Eagles, man? They got a lot of new changes over there.
What about the Eagles? I think they suck. I hate them. Well, first off, if there's a team I hate more than the Cowboys, it is the Eagles.
Yes.
But personal bias aside.
Take the bias out. Take the bias out, man.
Bias aside. I mean, look, they're going to be fun to watch for the first couple weeks of the season, but that nagging injury is going to hurt. That hurts.
Yes.
It hurts.
Yes, it does, big time.
He's probably the best, outside of Sean McCoy, the best playmaker in terms of, like, diversity, in terms of being that guy that can do a lot more than just go off the field like Deshaun Jackson. So losing Magnus for the year is going to hurt them going forward, especially with the new Chip Kelly offense and whatnot. It'll be a fun watch, honestly. And the NFC East is so weird. It's like, you know, Josh, you know, man. I mean, 9 wins was one of the divisions a few years ago. So, I mean, if they can stay in contention and win, they have to go no worse 6-2 at home. and for that to even be, even promising. But I don't see them necessarily, competing for the division title. But I think they'll be better than 4-12.
Yeah.
Anything.
Well, it comes here, coming over Twitter here, guys. Again, guys, you guys want to chime in on Twitter as we're talking over these teams. Says here on Twitter from Mr. Awesome, damn right, Chiefs baby will surprise people this year. And I think the Chiefs are going to be surprised, but again, the Chiefs are going to be just as bad as last year. Also coming in on Twitter, so kind of mixed things there.
That comes from one of our most myopic fans that we have.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
But there's so much upside to that. There's so much upside on that team, though.
Yeah, there is. And then also coming in on Twitter says here, I wouldn't call winning 7 games an improvement. # Eagles suck. So EJ likes that one there. So
amen, brother.
Amen, brother.
Give him a T-shirt.
Yeah, give him a T-shirt. We'll give him a T-shirt. I like that. I'm going with the Eagles though. Like EJ said, this division 9-7 is probably going to win you the division this year, just because all these teams are so just lopsided. You just don't know what you're going to get out of each one. I think the Macklin injury, like he said, is absolutely crucial. He was better than Deshaun Jackson has been the last 3 or 4 years. Gave a great weapon in the open field. I think it's going to be very much missed by the Eagles. And you look at the Eagles' schedule here, like EJ was saying, they're going to have to go 6-2 at home. They got to play Chicago, Detroit, Minnesota, and Green Bay as they're out of schedule. And Tampa Bay. Those are hard games to win outside of your division there. So I think the Eagles could improve, but I kind of disagree with you on that one. I think they kind of maybe win 1 or 2 games more instead of 3 there.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one too.
Okay, all right, Knocker. Well, number 4 here.
Number 4. Number 4.
I tried to look at teams in the NFC West, and I just don't see anybody doing much over there because of how good Seattle and San Francisco are. I don't see much movement of the bottom 2 teams, the Rams and the Cardinals. I think the Cardinals are going to do well. I went with the Saints because they went 7-9 last year. Coach returning, Breeze on a mission. They did lose a couple of players. And that division is tough, so it was kind of tough to pick my last 2 teams here. But I do think that they can come back and maybe get to 10 wins. I think it would be a great season for them to get to 10 wins, especially with Atlanta in that conference.
Yeah.
But with renewed enthusiasm, they're not that far away from their Super Bowl win. I think that's a good football team. I like Ingram. I saw Ingram yesterday. I don't know if it was yesterday, but. He made a run.
Yeah, he's playing against the Chiefs, I believe, too.
Yeah, he just ran over the DB. I think he is trying to prove a little something that they made a good pick, and he's not a Heisman washout. So I kind of like what's going on down there.
You think they improve, go to like 10-6?
I think, improving from 7-9 is a little tough, but I think they get to 9 or even 10 wins.
You think they win that division?
No, I think the Falcons are the Super Bowl favorites.
Okay, all right, EJ, what do you think about the Saints this year, buddy?
Well, fun fact. Since the creation of the NFC South in 2002, no teams won the division more than once consecutive year.
Okay.
So, well, not be on something here, but I'm with them. I think they improved. Their defense was historically bad last year. Bringing in Rob Ryan can at least make them an average defense. I think with Mark Ingram, that breakout year, a balance would help Drew Brees moving forward. I have them at 9 wins also in playoff contention. I like the pick. I think it's a good pick. I think, Sean, like I said, I think we all learned last year the value of Sean Payton.
Yes, we did. We did big. That's a great point right there, EJ. And you look at, all these teams are going to play one conference outside of their schedule, and they play all the games. Hard conference out of schedule conference. They play the NFC West. They're going to have to be going up against the 49ers, the Seahawks, the Rams, and the Cardinals. Yeah, 2 of those teams are weak, but 2 of those teams can really kick your ass there. I think they do much improve. I think EJ said, I think a 9-7, 10-6 on the high side of it, but I think a 9-7's there. I do think they're in wild card contention by the end of the year.
By that.
So, all right, Knocker, who you got? Last one here. Number 5 team to improve this year in the NFL.
Again, it's kind of hard because obviously the easy picks are the teams that only won 3 or 4 games like that. I think Cleveland's going to improve. I really do, but I don't think they're going to make a big jump like a 3 or 4 win game difference from
That's what we're looking for. Yeah.
So I went with Buffalo. To win some more games, and I hate doing. I'm not really.
You heard EJ.
Fan.
You heard EJ grunt there. He didn't think we heard him, but you could hear him grunt on that one.
They have the new quarterback, but they're playing in a division with the Jets and the Dolphins, who look absolutely horrid right now. Okay, so if they can get a couple of breaks, if it bends right for them, I think they can get to 8-8, and maybe even 9-7 would be an unbelievably good year. Not sure with the rookie quarterback, but with CJ Spiller, I think they have a good defense. you're trying to pick which team's going to have the most improvement. I think they have a window of opportunity to improve based on the division that they're in. The only team of significance in that division is New England.
Okay, well, they don't call you the Bud Knocker for no reason. All right, EJ, what do you got, buddy?
Orioles.
Well, being a Florida State fan, I'm rooting for EJ Manuel, obviously, to do well.
Exactly. Yes.
But, you're asking for a lot there for Buffalo to improve. You got a new coach coming in there, a new quarterback possibly. And even the backup, Kevin Covey, he could even stay healthy. Come on.
I can't handle him.
What were they last year? Were they 4-12 last year?
6-10.
6-10.
Oh, well, I'll go. I asked them to be worse than this year.
Okay.
It's not to say the opportunity isn't there because the division is kind of weak, but we don't know. The Dolphins, a lot of questions there if they can be good enough to crack 9 wins this year. So the opportunity will be there. I just don't think Buffalo has it this year to do it.
Yeah, I kind of agree with EJ there. I think they finish about the same. I think they split games again with the Dolphins. I know the Dolphins aren't a very good team, but I think they split games with the Dolphins. They get swept by New England, and who knows what you're going to get out of the Jets. Jets are going to be bad, but. I think I'm just not a believer in Fitzpatrick. I still can't believe what they did in signing this guy to that fat contract. I think they need to get EJ Manuel in there as soon as possible. I think CJ Spiller is going to be an absolute beast this year if he can stay on the field. And that's been the biggest problem with this guy. This guy's so diverse. He's such a special talent, but he can't stay on the field, it seems like. But see, they got all the weapons there. I just don't think they have the quarterback in place. And again, with the new coach coming in, I think this team's still another 2-3 years away from really making any type of improvement. So,
okay, well, there you have it.
All right, now I'm going to get into I'm going to let you and EJ here critique me.
Okay, these are the teams that'll take the biggest steps
flops
backwards.
Biggest steps backward here in the NFL coming into the season. What's that? Your Giants are on there. Don't worry. I'm just joking. Just joking. All right, here in Number one team to step back. Stop pointing at the Dallas Cowboys hat. No, they're not on my list, you asshole. They're not on there. God.
I'm sorry, my hand's stuck.
Yes, your hand's stuck. Just pointing at it. Number one team to step back this year is the Washington Redskins. I believe this team is going to take the biggest step back. 10-6 last year. I know RG3 came out, had one of the best rookie seasons you're ever going to see up until that injury. I think the division's much improved over last year. I think the Giants are still better with the re-signing of Cruz. I think if Hakeem Nicks can come back, the Giants are still the pride of that division there. Dallas is going to be better. Okay, I think they're going to be better with the new defensive system. I think they're going to probably stay the same 8-8. I don't see them getting any better, but I still think Washington doesn't have the offensive weapons to just compete with the best teams in the NFL. They're 10-6. I see them finishing 7-9 this year. I think they lose 3 games less than they did last year, more than they did last year. I see them finishing 7-9, actually third in that division behind the Giants and the Cowboys.
Go ahead, EJ.
I actually tend to agree to a point. I think there'll be a slight regression. I don't think it'll be maybe 2 games worse, but Washington last year got a lot of breaks too. They caught a lot of teams sleeping last year at the end of the year.
They beat you guys. They beat the Giants on that ridiculous play down the field.
And, we're almost sort of picking the week 17. We're not having this conversation right now. Like, the one that game we went to 17, but we're not. Come on now.
That's a bitter Giants fan right there.
I think there's a regression. I agree with your pick on the offense being a little bit, questionable in terms of the receivers and weapons. But I think their defense is much improved, and they're healthier going into the year. So I think they'll still be a good division because you don't, like I said, you don't know what the ceiling is. It seems like 9 wins is enough to win the division. So they're going to still be in contention. So I see the regression, but not the major regression. They can start with 9 wins still.
Okay, Knocker, what do you think, man?
I think I agree with you. 8-8. I think they have some questions on defense. I'm not sure with.
I just don't think RG3 stays on the field the whole year.
Well, I think he'll stay on the field the whole year. My issue is he's not going to play 1 snap in the preseason.
There's already been words back and forth between those two already in the preseason.
Yeah, and like Shanahan says, him and Elway went round and round and round and round, but RG3's not Elway. Okay. I think they have some issues there, and with him not taking a snap in the preseason, I think they get off to a slow start. And they'll just be fighting uphill the whole year. So, I can see that. I can see 7-9. Like I said, that division is throw them in a hat and let's see who goes 9-7.
Let's see who goes 9-7. Well, I'm just looking at their schedule here because when I'm taking a look here, I'm looking at their out-of-conference schedule. They got to play Atlanta, San Francisco, Denver, Detroit, and Green Bay as their out-of-conference schedule here. I see them maybe winning 1 game, if that.
And that's not even including your own divisional rivals.
Yeah, that's exactly. So I see this team really taking a step back here, 7-9.
Well, yeah, based on that schedule. Go ahead, EJ.
No, it's possible. You're right. But
if they split their conference schedule, I don't see them winning any of those games.
Yeah.
So that puts them at 8-8 right there.
And they're not splitting their conference schedule.
You
though.
know, so yeah, okay.
Okay, all right, this is going to be number 1, the Washington Redskins. So, all right, number 2 here, coming in, my biggest team. Take the biggest step backwards coming into this season. Going to be, let's see what I got on my list here.
Toker throws in.
What's he got?
Biggest step backwards is the Seahawks. Oh, Russ.
Oh, the Seahawks taking the biggest step back. He just doesn't like a Russ, huh?
I don't know
about that, but it could be. I mean, you never know.
Put the G pen down.
Put the G pen down, exactly. All right, my next one up here is the Minnesota Vikings. Minnesota Vikings last year, Adrian Peterson just had the season, a historic season last year. Really brought that team to where they are. Finished 10-6 on the season. Made the playoffs as a wild card here. I don't like their quarterback at all. I don't like their offense at all because especially losing Percy Harvin, one of their biggest weapons on the outside. They lost Sidney Rice the 2 years before that. I think this team is going to root for about a 6-10 season. I don't see them winning more than 6 games this year. Their defense is getting old. Yeah, it's still on the better side there, but I just don't like Minnesota coming into this season, especially with Chicago, how much they've improved, and Detroit on offense.
I hate to say it. I think you're spot on.
Thank you, Nog. Wow, what's going on?
Who
gave you a BJ before the show?
Huh? I think you're spot on that one. Yeah. I don't think they fall horrifically, but you know, it is a tough division.
I'm just not a Ponder fan. I'm sorry.
They lost some offensive players. I think he's progressing actually pretty nicely, but I just don't think they have the weapons to get better than they were last year.
All right, EJ, what do you think about my pick, man? Vikings.
I love that. I love that. And by the way, if you get a chance, guys, before we go off the air, check out the schedule for Week 7 and Week 14. It's the part of the most brutal schedule you're going to find in the NFL.
Yeah.
They had to play a Giant at New York, at Dallas, Green Bay, Chicago, a couple toughies in there.
Yeah, I'm looking at their schedule right now, EJ. Yeah, that's killer. Those weeks 7 through 14, man, that's just a killer week. They might win one game out of that.
If that, if they win 3 games, they'd be lucky.
Yeah.
Here's the bottom line. Great story last year, 10-6. AP, rolled the team. I would say it again, as a Florida State fan, root for Christian Ponder, obviously. But the reality is just simple. I mean, you got teams like Detroit who's poised to come back. Minnesota, I mean, if they're going to really maintain where they were last year, at least hang around 9 wins, 10 wins, that quarterback play has got to improve drastically this year. I mean drastically.
Like I said, I think the Vikings I think that's my biggest drop out of any teams going 10-6. I think they go 6-10 this year. I think it's a big turnaround for them.
I had 5-11 actually.
Yeah, that's a huge drop. It's a huge drop.
Yeah, I mean, in that conference.
Yeah, and they don't have any offense. You look at that division, the Bears were getting back with Cutler and Marshall. They're still going to be a pretty good offense there. I know you hate Cutler, Knocker, but they're still going to be a decent offense.
No comment.
Green Bay is still going to be one of the best offenses, and Detroit. I just don't think they could score with any of those teams. I think they maybe win one divisional game this year. And look at their out-of-conference, just tough.
Especially a one-trick pony. I mean, it's all AP now.
It's all AP now, exactly. All right. Number 3 coming into this year, my team's going to take the biggest step back. Is going to be the Carolina Panthers. I think the Panthers are.
Can they go backwards?
I think they can. 7-9 last year. I really don't think they get more than 5 wins this year. That division is. I think that division's the hardest division in football right now with Atlanta, New Orleans, and Tampa Bay. I think Tampa Bay is just improved so much in the offseason.
All right.
I love Dougie Fresh over there. I think Josh Freeman has another bounce back year this year. I'm just not a big fan of Cam. I don't think that. He has the weapons, first of all, to get it done. I don't think he has a running game over there. And, again, I don't see him winning more than one game in the division. And that's what I'm looking at here. And I see him finishing 5-11, Knocker. What do you think?
I happen to agree with you because I don't think they just have enough defense to hold the offenses in that division under 28 points.
I mean, you look at weeks 8 through 11, they got to play Tampa Bay, Atlanta, San Francisco, New England. That's 4 losses right there.
Yeah, they always pull an upset, though. They always pull an upset over New Orleans on the road or Atlanta on the road. They will pull an upset, but that is a tough schedule. And like I said, I don't think they have the offense to keep scoring on a consistent basis within that division or those other teams that you just mentioned.
Yeah.
And they're still building on defense. So yeah, I can see that.
All right, EJ, you could agree or disagree with me, buddy, on the Carolina Panthers?
I actually disagree with that. I don't think they're a regress. I think they'll be right on the same thing. Now, look at the schedule. They don't play their first divisional game till week 8. Okay, so if they can get 4 wins out of that before they play their division rivals and split with the rivals, that puts them right there at 7-9, 8-8, where they were last year. they always play New Orleans tough. They always play Tampa tough. They always play Atlanta tough. So it's not like they're bottom feeders in that division. They actually should have won a couple games from some of those teams last year. So I think their offense is good enough to hang in those games, honestly. My questions are defense. Could their defense hang around and limit scoring? And like I said, if those things go their way, they could be a team in contention for a wildcard spot. I don't see it happening, but I'm just saying all those little scheduled breaks and stuff like that, anything can happen.
Yeah, I just don't like you said with the offense. They can't. I just don't think that their defense can stop the Saints, Tampa Bay, and the Falcons' offense enough to keep them in a game here.
I said that.
What? I think you said that. Okay, I'm gonna agree with you, Knocker. What? All right, here.
That's a good show.
Number
That's a good show. We agree.
Exactly. All right.
Wait, whoa. Okay, cover your ears.
What? Hold it, Knocker. Hold it.
Los Estados Unidos. Score is 2-1 now.
2-1.
For all you soccer fans out there.
All you soccer fans that really care about it. All right. All right. You guys go. You guys go. All right. My number 4 team. This might surprise some people. Might piss a couple people off. But I think the Indianapolis Colts take a step back this season.
That was your big team last year.
It was my big team last year.
Wow.
And I'm a big believer in sophomore slumps.
Cool.
Big believer in sophomore slumps. I think that a lot of people are going to get a read on Andrew Luck, get a read on this team. This team surprised a lot of people coming into games last year. And a lot of it, I believe, a lot in momentum. And this team had
emotion with the coach last year.
Emotion with the coach. I believe a lot of that has to do in sports. I'm a big believer in that in sports, that emotion and special events or tragedies that happen with the team can really inspire a team to win. And I think that's what happened last year. I have nothing against Andrew Luck. I still think he's going to be a great quarterback in this league. But I think they have a lot of issues on their defensive side of the ball, and especially on offense. I don't think they have a very prolific scoring offense to contend this year. They were last year 11-5. I think they're more of an 8-8 team this year. Take about 3 wins backdrop. What do you think, Knocker?
I certainly don't see them winning 11 games again.
Okay.
I'll put them at 9, though, based on the fact that they play Tennessee and Jacksonville. That's not the strongest division either. But yeah, I do think they take a little step backwards. I don't think it's drastic. I don't think it's 4 games, 5 games drastic. So no, I'm not going to agree with you on that they take a big fall, but I see them winning 9 games as opposed to 11.
Okay. What do you think, EJ?
I'm with you. I think they regressed a little bit. I don't think it's Andrew Luck. Because, look, he had a high volume of interceptions last year. A lot of it's because he had to carry the load of that team. A rookie doing what he did last year is truly impressive. I just think, the biggest key, no one's talking about, losing Bruce Arians.
Yes.
To Arizona. And he was huge for that team and getting 11 wins last year. I think the opportunity will be there for them to win 10 games, though, because, like I said, the AFC is weak. But I think teams like KC, coming on strong, and the Dolphins possibly, we'll see what happens there. I think their big team sacrifice step back a couple steps. I think it'd be like 8-8, maybe 9-7, depending on the schedule, if they can sweep the Tennessee Jacksonville side of things. But 8-8, 9-7 tops.
Yeah, I agree with you there. So, all right, man, number 5 team here. Finish it off. We gave up Knocker gave out his top 5 teams to take the biggest leap forward this year. Giving you my top 5 to take a step back. Again, we got EJ Christian on the line from theopinionnation.com. Appreciate you checking in. Here we go.
Number
5. Number 5 team here, Knocker. They were in the Super Bowl last year.
Whoa.
Won the Super Bowl last year.
Whoa.
The Baltimore Ravens are my number 5 team. Take a step back this season. I know that they signed Joe Flacco to that big contract. They lost Anquan Boldin, which I think was huge in Torrey Smith's success last year, having that inside track with Anquan Boldin and having Torrey Smith go down the field. Last year, they finished at, let me see what it was, division 10-6 last year, won the division. I think Cincinnati's much improved. I think Cleveland's much improved. I think Pittsburgh's kind of still right there in the middle. But I think Baltimore doesn't take a major step back. But I think they fall to 8-8 here, because I think the Cincinnati Bengals take that division this year. What do you think, Knocker?
I don't see them going 8-8. The worst they're going to do is 9-7. They're defending champs. They still have things.
No Ray Lewis, no Ed Reed,
right.
no Anquan Boldin.
That's all right. They're still going to be good. They're still going to be good.
Okay.
The Ravens are the Ravens. I don't think they're ready to cash it all out yet.
Okay.
It's possible.
You think they win the division?
I think it's between them and Cincinnati. I think Cincinnati is going to win, but I'm not sold on them. I got to see what happens.
And it's
here.
the Bengals, like you said, Cincinnati.
It's the Bengals, yeah.
So, all right, EJ, what do you got here? Do you agree, disagree? Ravens taking a step back.
Here's the problem, though. There's such an unknown factor because they lost all those guys. But when I was on the show back in May, I told you guys I agree with those moves because I think they need to get younger.
Yes.
You know what I mean? There's such an unknown factor. Like here's the biggest caveat and question also too. If Joe Flacco could put together a great season altogether, I mean, we've seen great postseason runs, we've seen great games here and there and there, but it will require Flacco to have a put-together 16-week, very good season for them to get back to 10 wins. I think they'll still be 9-7, 10-6. I believe in that culture. I believe in Austin Houston, what they do there. Their chance, obviously, there's a reason why they've gone to the playoffs 5 years in a row, longest streak in the league so far. I'm gonna bet on the fact that front office knows what they're doing. I think Joe Flacco finds a step forward this year to be that quarterback.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go. I think they'll win at least 9 games this year. Ultimately, I have Pittsburgh win division this year. But I think they're off the radar. Ben is healthy. He's back, and I think the Steelers win division this year.
Okay. All right, EJ. Real quick before I let you go, with that contract with Joe Flacco, you think a good thing, bad thing? Where you sit on that thing?
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see this year. I mean, obviously, this year the chunk of the money's on the back end of the contract. So this year he's only getting $7 million. But I think the back end we'll see. But like I said, you've seen the last couple of years. He's shown in big games. He's twice in the last couple of years. So it's hard to knock the kid at the same time. And he has a ring now. So that's, I mean, give credit too.
You got credit.
And to me, even the games that they've lost, the epic games that they've had with Pittsburgh,
for them, right?
they're not really. He puts them in position, and somebody else screws up. They miss a field goal.
I've been one of the hardest.
But the last 2 years, he's outplayed Brady.
That's what I'm saying, brother.
That's true.
That's what I'm saying. It's not.
I mean, the guy went through Manning and Brady every year. He's got,
and he put them in positions. And I know they missed a field goal one time, or they'll miss a tackle, or they'll drop a ball, or a bat. It's not his fault that they haven't won 3 Super Bowls, in my opinion. So
Go ahead, DJ.
And you're talking to a guy who was one of the biggest Joe Flacco detractors in the last couple years than myself.
Me too.
So,
I was about to say the same thing. I'm not
Flacco.
wacko for Flacco, man. I've been preaching it. You know as well on the show. Hey, EJ, but I appreciate you coming on. I miss you on the show. Got to have you on more often. Give yourself a shout out. Where can they find you at, buddy?
Find me, of course, at TheOpenNation, at TheOpenNation.com for my radio show every Friday, the Ernest Lee Radio Show on the Phoenix Network. And Bud Knocker and Josh, always a pleasure. Can't wait back on again, man.
All right.
Show,
Thanks, man. I appreciate it, man. EJ Christian, man. Always follow him on Twitter.
Bringing the good
at
stuff,
EJ Christian 7. Always. I mean, he's a great guy. Love having him on the show, except that he's a Giants fan. Can't stand him. All right, guys. When we get back, we're going to be getting into some Wild World of Sports. Sports Trade X is on the line right now, so stick with us. We're going to get some gaming.
Yep.
Some fancy sports gaming as when we get back. Also, Wild World of Sports. You got knocked the fuck out. We got some good ones for you today, folks.
Baby.
So stick with us on the flip side. SportsCast.
Out.
To watch our stupidity live, head over to RantRadioNetwork.com. Good colors and night.
We are the Three Guys Rant with Arvin, Mike, and Phil. Coming to you on the Rant Radio Network every Monday from 6 to 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can call us at 855-69 The Three Guys.
It's not the Three Guys. This is why you should turn in, because one has Tourette's. The other one's illiterate.
You really should listen in. You never know what's going to happen.
855-69 3 Guys. G-U-Y-S and the number 3, not the.
Faces for radio, voices for the deaf.
Look forward to talking to you.
Hey, I'm audio candy. I don't know about you guys.
DM Narc Radio Show is now airing on the Rant Radio Network. You've heard the Three Guys Rant refer to us as the Clam Chowder Power Hour. Now we get to bring our New England humor over to Los Angeles. We'll be airing Friday at 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 Eastern, and we'll cover everything from local to national politics and news. Guess what? We're uncensored too. I'm Dave. Join me and Nick Friday on the Rant Radio Network.
The theticketsurgeon.com. Reach us at 855-WIN-4-199.
Did you get caught speeding, texting while driving, or doing anything else you weren't supposed to do?
Give us a call. Don't miss work. Don't lose out on the money. Don't get any more points. What about your insurance? Let us fight for you. Theticketsurgeon.com at 855-WIN-4-199.
Are you watching the game at home? Why? Come watch it at Mambo Grill, the hottest spot in Downey. You'll have good food, drinks, and a great time at a low price. We have the coldest beer in our sports bar, where you can enjoy the game on any of our huge flat screen TVs. And when your home team wins, you get 25% off anything in Mambo Grill. We're on Downey Avenue, 1 block north of Firestone, or visit us on the web. Mambo Grill. Love at first bite.
What up, foodie freaks? It's Chef Bev Lazo with the Culinary Trend Show. Join me and my brigade every Thursday night from 8 to 9 p.m. where we will be cooking up some crazy stuff that will give you the appetite for discussion. It's all about the good food, good friends, and good times. Only here on RantRadioNetwork.com.
We're the Brothers Bear Podcast Live, and I'm your host, Sanch, and I'm always joined by
Edgar, Carlos Madrono, and this is a show where we talk about
comics, movies, TV, video games, stand-up, music, and many more geeky things.
Catch us live on Rant Radio Network on Mondays from 7:30 to 8:30 p.m.
That's another commercial in the back.
Tonight's headline story, Rant Radio Network. Miss the show? That's okay. You can catch it 24 hours a day. This just in. Want your own radio show? Call us at 855-969-RANT. That is 855-969-7268. And you'll become the headline.
Hey, Lucy. I'm home. Where you been? Oh, I know. Hey Lucy, I'm home. You been conga dancing? Well, me too. Now you got some splaining to do. This ain't about me, it's about you. Everything you're saying ain't true. I never trust to be in apartment 23 cause you f***ing the dude in 22. Got hands all in her gato. Hot sauce in her taco. Turn the face to Picasso.
Back here on the SportsCast, everybody get up and boost. They're eating lunch. It's midday, people. Wake up with the SportsCast here, 12 to 2. RantRadioNetwork.com, so you guys can watch us live right now, taking all the goodness. Watch all the videos. If you're not watching this show, guys, you are missing out on a whole lot. This is radio worth watching, people. We tell you every week, especially when we get into our Wild World of Sports, we'll be getting to in just a second. We have some of the biggest trending videos out there for you guys. If you guys miss any of them, though, and you guys are just listening, go to thenewsportscrew.com, guys. We have all the videos there. Also, sign up, become a VIP. We've been preaching it. Again, we're going to preach it this all last week because it's going to go up to $15. So make sure you guys check it out. We've had a lot of people sign up in the last few weeks, so we appreciate it. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Well, I want to thank our sponsors.
I was just going to say that we are brought to you by
Fireman's Brew. I want to check out fireman'sbrew.com, official beer sponsor of the SportsCast. We drink the Blondes again. We love the Blondes. We do. The Blondes is my favorite here.
Yes,
it goes down nice and smooth. We got a couple. We gave want to give a shout out to @Disturbed Smiles who came down from Texas. I mean, we got fans. We got fans in Australia. We got fans in Texas, New York, Florida, all over the place. Canada.
From Houston.
We have some in Mexico. But we actually had a fan last week fly out from Houston. Want to give a big shout out. Kevin Lowell, Disturbed Smile on Twitter.
Came out. Beautiful wife and his lovely daughter.
Went out and had some beers after our NFL Game Day show. He actually got on for a half hour on the show.
Put him on the show.
Talked some football with us. A great guy. Want to give a big shout out. He's one of our biggest fan supporters. Been listening since day one, probably. Along with Peppy Pants, a lot of the other, Big of the Colonel. You know who you guys out there, Proto. All you guys that support us all these years out there. Much. We do thank you guys. You guys chiming on Twitter. All you guys. And those we haven't mentioned, we apologize, but you know who we're saying. You guys, all those fans out there that listen to us, we love and thank you guys all. And also want to thank, again, our sponsors, Juicy Whip, juicywhip.com, guys. If you guys are looking to get, if you guys own a restaurant, know anybody that owns a restaurant or a convenience store wants to get some horchata, orange whip, jamaica, tamarindo, they do provide the machines free of charge. All service calls are free of charge. I work for them personally, so I know. They are a great company, one of the biggest worldwide horchata vendors.
They have bottle product now that you can pick up in
Yes,
stores
they have a
also,
bottle
right?
product. You guys can check them out. Vaughn's, Ralph's, and Sprout stores, I believe. 2 for $4 on the cartons. The horchata, they sell it right in the milk aisle, right in
Wow.
the dairy product. Great stuff. If you never tasted it before, it tastes like a liquid churro. So if you guys are into that cinnamon drink, tastes fantastic. So check them out, juicewhip.com, though. They are a big sponsor of the show as well. And new one that you just got, I'll let you go ahead and plug them real quick.
Al Delino's Restaurant.
There you go.
In Azusa, corner of Hollenbeck and Arrow Highway. It is the best Italian food you will ever taste. I've been going there for years. Again, we had my son's rehearsal dinner there. They do a fantastic Sunday brunch. He's a great
you
guy.
love the Sunday brunch.
Yes, I do.
You're all about the Sunday brunch. I mean, imagine going there, coming home, football at 10 o'clock. I mean,
yeah.
you're set.
I'm doing nothing but
You're
lying on
set.
the couch. I'm
Nothing.
vegging. That's
You're
all there is
vegging.
to
Especially
it.
when me and you and Johnny Box get going. We should all just go hit that
Absolutely,
up every
yeah.
morning. Come back and watch. So.
Go say hi to Gabriel. You can
Tell him
find
the
him on-
SportsCast sent you guys. Well, all these places we're
tell him-
mentioning.
Yes, please. And Gable's a great guy. He runs the place. It's like I said, if you want Italian food and you're looking for a fair-priced, fantastic meal, that is the place to go. And they're on Facebook, right? El Delino's they're on Facebook.
They're on Facebook. Yeah, you can
Okay.
find their Facebook page. Yeah, go ahead and bring it up.
Outstanding.
I
But
also
thank you
have
very
a
much
link
to
on our
them.
page. I have a link on our page as well. So yeah, thanks you to all our sponsors. Also, Sports Trade X. I believe Ben was supposed to call on, but is Ben on the line here? Alan, is he still on? Yeah, he's with us. All right, cool. We got Ben on the line here. Sports Trade X. Let's bring him on right now. All right, Ben from SportsTradeX.com. What's going on, buddy?
Hey guys, thanks for having me on.
Oh no, we love it, man. Me and Knocker are really getting into your website now. I mean, Bud Knocker's almost on there every day. He was mad yesterday because he had a long night on Monday.
Yeah,
he's
I
like,
had
Josh,
to get to bed earlier.
take my picks. I don't care who you pick; it's probably gonna be better than mine. Just pick some teams. I mean, but we're all about this. And you got a lot of new games coming out now. It's really talk about some of these new head-to-head matchups you got going on.
Yeah, definitely. First of all, thanks you guys again yesterday. The SportsCast hosted Pick'em game was a big success. It's getting better and better every week.
Nice.
And
Good.
Knocker has been killing it.
I know Knocker has. I'm telling you, this guy's been playing. This guy's just been playing and playing.
He has. And winning.
Yeah, and winning. Yep.
Absolutely. Just don't tell Windish. You'll want to check.
So what are these what are these new head-to-head contests that I've been seeing out there? Explain them a little bit.
Yeah, head-to-head is a new format we launched last week. It's the same type of game where you're picking winners in fantasy matchups. Like Pick'em that listeners are probably used to us talking about it every week. But you're just playing one other guy. So you're just going up against one other opponent, and all you got to do is make more correct picks than your opponent and win. Plus, it's good for trash in the pit.
I think we're losing him on the phone here.
Yeah, are you
Hey,
driving
losing
or
him on the
something?
phone. Yeah.
I hope you're not driving and talking.
Ben, you with us still?
Hey guys.
Oh yeah, there we go. Your phone's a little better. I know you're saying
All right.
you're explaining here
That's
about
body reception, but basically you just play head to head against one other guy, and if you beat him, you win the cash, and if not, it's a form for talking trash. When you can challenge people to play you head to head.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, what's kind of cool, Knocker, is like it's basically like me and you're like, hey man, I think I'm a better picking fantasy teams than you are. Let's put $20 up against each other.
I challenge
and
you.
see who wins and
That's
challenge
awesome.
each other. It's kind of cool. It's head to head. You're competing against one other guy instead of competing against 8 or 10 other dudes
Right.
trying to compete for the same money. It's really fun. He's got you can go from $5 games, $10 games, $20 games. It's awesome.
think
I
it's
like the
awesome.
head-to-head stuff. I
Yeah.
mean, like you were saying, man, you're on this thing all the time now.
Mm-hmm.
You really are.
Well,
and it's simple because you can just go in, you fill it out real. It takes 5-10 minutes.
Well, it kind of hooks you because what I'm noticing.
You're watching more baseball now.
Yes, but what I'm noticing is you're not getting in over your head. What I mean by that is you're not competing against 60 people where your chances of winning are nil. There are games where there's only 4 entries.
Oh, big time.
And you're only going against 3 people. Or there's a game where there's only 3 entries. And I think that's fantastic. Your odds of winning, obviously are good.
Yeah.
And it's fun. It hooks you. It's fun. I like the team names, and you switch them around, the challenges. So yeah, to me, it's growing on me, and I'm doing it more and more.
Yeah. And Ben, are you planning to come out with this head-to-head stuff when NFL season starts kicking off?
Definitely. We're going to have a lot more at a lot of different levels. So you're basically betting against one other guy, really, and you can choose how much you're willing to put on it.
That's awesome.
So we'll have a lot of those games head-to-head come football season. And actually, we're going to do some free preseason games starting next week just to get people ready for football season.
Sweet. That's going to be fantastic. Again, guys, if you want to go sportstradex.com where you guys can go sign up. You guys can sign in with your Twitter or Facebook accounts. It's simple. You don't need a credit card. You guys can enter SportsCast25, all one word, get free $25. You don't even have to enter any money or deposit any money to get the free $25. Start playing right away. We have a lot of guys that have already started out of that $25, just continue playing because they've won.
Mm-hmm.
It's been great. So, you guys, make sure you guys, sportstradex.com. It's SportsCast25 is a bonus code for a free $25. Ben, we appreciate it, man, coming on. I know we got to let you run. I know you came on a little late, but we'll get back next week. I want to talk to you some more about those NFL games next week, so we'll break those down, okay?
That sounds great. Thanks, guys.
All right, bud.
You got it,
Appreciate it. Make sure you guys follow them at SportsTradeX on Twitter. Ben, we love you as always, man. Been a great sponsor of the show as well.
That's a great idea. That's a really fun
Dude,
site.
I mean, it's
it really
fun. And the improvements that he's made, because it started out, just kind of with the, the pick'ems. Now he's gone to head-to-head matchups.
Yeah, it's growing. He's learning.
It's good. I like
That's
it a lot
awesome.
over there. All right, let's get into our Wild World of Sports here. We got a lot of stuff going in Wild World of Sports. One of the greatest sections on the show.
Yeah, I noticed that Dallas helmet done just like the team.
That's right.
Ran out of gas in the second half.
Is that right?
Asshole. It's not lighting up anymore. Just died second half of the season.
I was bringing you the constant. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
With the Roxbury, huh?
I threw that on for you right there. Huh? Just threw it on for you a little bit. Get Knocker going here. Ready for Wild World of Sports, baby. All right, first up here on the SportsCast here. We're going to get into some Wild World of Sports now. Knocker, you're not very tall in stature. Is that correct?
No, I'm just your basic 5'8" Mexican.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
They just churn them out at
They just
5'8", 5'9".
There's a million.
5'8", 5'9". Now the weights differentiate quite a bit, but it's 5'8", 5'9". That's it. Sorry. If you're taller than that, you're European.
And Charlie, that's true. Did I just out
You
myself?
just outed yourself as a small, average Mexican.
I am.
That's it. That's what you are, and you're proud of it, right?
Hey, I am
proud
what I
of
am,
it.
like Popeye says.
Okay,
I am is what I am.
Now, did you were a multi-sport athlete,
Yes.
correct? When you were in school,
Yes.
Now, when you were in middle school, did you play basically every sport? Basketball,
Yes.
Baseball,
Yes.
Football,
Yes.
Now, basketball, how were you? I mean, you're not very tall, right? Could you touch? Could you
I was
touch the
okay.
rim? Did you ever were you able to touch the rim?
Never.
Never. Can you still like?
I was lucky enough. I was lucky enough to touch the bottom of the net. Okay. Never once did I get to slap the bottom of the net.
You're just living the fantasy life, trying, huh?
So I was a three-point gunner before there was a three-point line. I just tried to stay as far away from the defensive guy and shoot. That was it. I could pass. I was an assist guy.
So you're like a Mexican John Stockton?
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Yeah, I enjoyed passing and I enjoyed playing defense. I was a defensive hawk and I could get double-digit assists pretty much.
So you're like
most of
the
time I
Mexican
played.
Ron Artest. You defense first.
Absolutely.
Passing ability.
That's it,
little
dog.
Artest Stockton combined there. You made that mocha
Intensity.
color.
Yeah.
Plus the skills.
Absolutely, and the short shorts.
Back in the day. Shorts, yeah. Short shorts and the New Balance.
Knee socks and the short shorts.
Exactly. All right. Well, check out here as we got a seventh grader throwing down one of the most impressive windmill dunks you've ever seen.
A seventh grader.
Seventh grader. Check this out.
Come on.
RantRadioNetwork.com, guys. You can watch all the videos here. Check this out, Knocker.
What?
Look at this. Throwing it down.
And they say genetics don't matter.
And they say genetics.
I'm sorry. I don't see no Caucasian doing no windmill dunk in seventh grade.
I'll throw this down.
And I'm sure as shit ain't gonna see no Mexican getting up that high.
And this is what
Not with that anyway. He gonna get high,
He'll
but
get
he
high.
gonna get high
Yeah,
leaping.
You get high.
That's what I'm saying.
You get high out the mota. You're not gonna
I ain't getting high leaping up the basketball
So
court.
we both can say this then.
Oh yeah,
I love black
Yeah,
people, right?
That's
I do.
fantastic athletic ability like that. That's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous, huh? You guys, if you're missing all these videos we're talking about, again, the new sportscrew.com, we have them all under the training
Scholarship offer, yeah.
under the training videos and Wild World of Sports. No, not yet. I don't think he has.
Hello,
scholarship.
USC. That kid's better than any guy you've had on your team for the last 10 years. Go find him.
Exactly.
Wherever he is, go find him.
Exactly. Oh, I love it from Chabs. His tweet of the day: Juan Stockton is your name. Yes. Oh my God, I don't have my ding, but that is the greatest tweet. Chabs, thank you so much. Oh my, I think I should end the show on that. I don't think we could go on.
Okay, someone's got to Photoshop my face
seriously,
on Stockton's picture.
Chabbies, you Photoshop me on a damn
Airbrush
cheerleader.
it.
You got to Photoshop Bud Knocker on. Please send
that's
that.
awesome.
Chabs, that's the tweet of the day right there. Juan Stockton.
Go! Los Estados Unidos 3.
USA up 3-2.
Bosnia 2.
USA up 3-2 now.
Football.
In football.
Yes.
You're getting good at this. Maybe you should, a second career for you in radio should be calling the games for, maybe some single A soccer team in Juarez. In Juarez. You get the jail team in Juarez.
Go USA, man. That's a game.
That is a
5
game.
goals in a soccer game?
That is. Are
you kidding me?
You'd watch that.
That one I would watch.
You'd watch that. I still love Juan Stockton.
That's awesome, isn't
Juan
it?
Stockton's just fantastic. I can't get over that.
I want to see the Photoshop. That'll be my new Abby.
Yeah.
Chabbies, if you can, if you can produce that picture.
Yes.
Okay, but I want some spray. I want some spray tan on Stockton's body. Okay, but put my face on Stockton's body. That'll be my new Abby. Juan Stockton.
Juan Stockton. He says nice, very nice. So just start smiling because time's in there. All right, I like that. All right, Wild World of Sports, guys. Again, the only place you can catch Wild World of Sports is on the SportsCast
This is awesome.
here. All right,
Awesome.
Usain Bolt, love him, fastest guy in the world.
Freak.
Well, he showed it. There's been a lot of doubters of lately. He had that stumble in a championship race a few months ago. Well, he won the men's 100-meter dash final at the 2013 World Athletic Championships. You could check it out at the new or at a radio network here. Just look how fast this guy is. What, 6? Look at this. Ridiculous. Give me a little volume here, Alan. Just charging. He just turns it on at the end. Like, he's just like, oh, I got to beat this guy.
It's the stride, though.
It is.
It's just he's so much taller than all the other runners. He's taken, probably 10% less steps than the other runners. And to be able to control that and be disciplined enough to keep that I'm missing the word, but technique.
Yeah.
Through that entire race, because he's behind in those races. He's behind, and he catches up and pulls away. So it's unbelievable. He is definitely the best sprinter in the history of sprinting. There's just no doubt about it.
Definitely. Well, now that's impressive, right?
Very impressive.
Okay. Now, what's more impressive? Right here, remember, this is probably the best. This is the video of the week here. Okay, I'm going to give you the stamp of the video of the week for the SportsCast, okay?
That's saying a lot.
It's saying a lot here. Professional ATV rider. Now, motocross. Again, we talked last week about some motocross. The chick that decided to celebrate.
Right.
Well, this guy wasn't trying to celebrate, okay? All this guy was trying to do was just go over a couple whoop-de-doos, okay? Well, a whoop-de-doo decided to flip his bike forward while he was on it. Now, a quad, four-wheeler, flip the bike on it forward. He stays on the bike through the flip and rides out of it.
What, he's roped on like a
I don't
bull
know.
rider
I
or
don't
something?
know.
Did they rope his hand?
Turn the volume up here, Alan.
He was his own personal factory right there going on right now. As he hits that first sweep. Oh, what just happened? Going on right now as he
That is champion, though.
That is.
I mean, if we do a shot of the week award on our other show tonight.
That's big balls right there.
That's big balls in the house,
We'll have
right?
to do 2 shots. It'll be one for all of us.
We'll give him a half a shot. One for all of us today?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to give him. Thomas Brown.
awesome.
That's a clip of the week, guys, right there. Again, radio worth watching here, rantradionetwork.com.
That is awesome.
That is awesome. All right, guys, we got to get to break. We got to cut a quick break real quick. We get back and finish Wild World of Sports. You got knocked the fuck out, guys. We're going to finish the show off with 3 of the best knockouts you're going to see this
Yeah?
week. All right, here on the SportsCast.
All right.
All right, when we get back.
Cool.
What is the matter, my young apprentice? You can catch them on RantRadioNetwork.com 24 hours a day. The force is strong with this one.
We are the Three Guys Rant with Arvin, Mike, and Phil. Coming to you on the Rant Radio Network every Monday from 6 to 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can call us at 855-69 The Three Guys.
It's not the 3 guys. This is why you should turn in, because one Tourette's, the other one's illiterate.
You really should listen in. You never know what's going to happen.
855-69 3 guys. G-U-Y-S and the number 3, not the.
Faces for radio, voices for the deaf.
Look forward to talking to you.
Hey, I'm audio candy. I don't know about you guys.
DM Narc Radio Show is now airing on the Rant Radio Network. You've heard the Three Guys Rant refer to us as the Clam Chowder Power Hour. Now we get to bring our New England humor over to Los Angeles. We'll be airing Friday at 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 Eastern, and we'll cover everything from local to national politics and news. Guess what? We're uncensored too. I'm Dave. Join me and Nick Friday on the Rant Radio Network.
TheTicketSurgeon.com. Reach us at 855-WIN-4-199.
Did you get caught speeding, texting while driving, or doing anything else you weren't supposed to do?
Give us a call. Don't miss work. Don't lose out on the money. Don't get any more points. What about your insurance? Let us fight for you. TheTicketSurgeon.com at 855-WIN-4-199.
Are you watching the game at home? Why? Come watch it at Mambo Grill, the hottest spot in Downey. You'll have good food, drinks, and a great time at a low price. We have the coldest beer in our sports bar, where you can enjoy the game on any of our huge flat screen TVs. And when your home team wins, you get 25% off anything in Mambo Grill. We're on Downey Avenue, 1 block north of Firestone, or visit us on the web. Mambo Grill, love at first bite.
What up, foodie freaks? It's Chef Bev Lazo with the Culinary Trend Show. Join me and my brigade every Thursday night from 8 to 9 p.m. where we will be cooking up some crazy stuff that will give you the appetite for discussion. It's all about the good food, good friends, and good times. Only here on RantRadioNetwork.com.
We're the Brothers Bear Podcast Live, and I'm your host, Sanch, and I'm always joined by
Edgar,
Carlos Medrano, and this is a show where we talk about
comics, movies, TV, video games, stand-up, music, and many more geeky things.
Catch us live on Rant Radio Network on Mondays from 7:30 to 8:30 p.m.
That's another commercial in the back.
Budknocker throwing out the punch back here in the SportsCast. Budknocker's pumped right now. Radio worth watching, people. Get up on the lunch break now. You just live in the hizzle. Bounce it, baby.
Yeah, that's how we do.
Back here on the SportsCast, Wednesdays, 12 to 2, Rant Radio Network, where you can find us. Appreciate all you guys listening right now. Chiming in on the show. Twitter's been blowing up. Emails as well. We appreciate all the fans, listeners. We love you guys all. Been having some great guests. Thank EJ Christian again coming on, talking NFL, football. We had a great half hour with them. All the callers today. A lot of callers today. A couple new callers we haven't heard from before. Yeah. It's been great. We got Wilder Sports, though, going on right now. Now, Knocker, you're a golfer.
Yes.
Over the weekend.
Yes.
We had the championship.
Awesome.
How'd you like? You liked it? Awesome. Tiger flailed out early. A lot of the big names flailed out early.
Yeah, but that's okay because, it's nice to see.
You're all about the Jason Duffner? The Jason who?
No, he's actually been in contention. He had lost to PGA.
This guy looks like you took him off of his couch.
Awesome.
This
That's
guy looks
what's
like
great about golf.
This guy looks like he had a bag of Lay's potato chips and a six-pack, just went out there and picked up golf clubs. It's like, hey, I'm just going to go out there and win the Players'
That's
Championship.
what's great about golf and bowling. It don't matter what your physique is,
true.
right? It doesn't matter what your physique is. Can you hit the ball straight?
Yeah.
And put it in a hole.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, you could just be one of these guys. That's what Duffner looks like. He's like,
doesn't he?
It's like went out there and kicked some butt. I mean, played well. Had an eagle. If you could go ahead and throw it up here, Alan. He had an eagle, I believe, 2. The guy was shooting the ball just ridiculous all day. Check out the video right here, Knocker. I mean, this is just a great shot. I love. Well, I don't get how golfers do put the spin on the ball like that.
Yeah,
like,
they're magicians. They really are. Because I play the game.
You do,
and I can't do that. But again, I don't have the clubs. I don't have the technology.
Now,
but still, that's just artistry. It really is.
It is. Now, great win, Jason. Gotta give it up for him.
It was awesome.
Great win for Jason Duffner. I believe it was his first major win ever in his career.
Yes.
Like you said, he's played tournaments. It's not like this guy came from nowhere. But I mean, obviously, if a guy wins his first major, it's a story.
Right.
But the story wasn't him winning his first major.
Nah.
It was a celebration afterwards.
I dug it.
You did. Now,
I did.
Now you said something.
I mentioned it to Wendy as soon as I saw it. I go, because this guy doesn't do anything emotional the whole day, but he must be a freak in the bag.
He must be a freak in the bag. Exactly. Thank you.
After this, he's got something going on. It's just he's just not showing nobody.
He's like, baby, you're gonna get it tonight.
Baby.
There he goes. Yeah. Baby. Giving a little butt grab to his wife on camera. The little butt pat. Feeling so long. Oh, he's like.
And she's like, baby, you can leave it there all night. You just won $1
$1
million.
You don't have to pull out tonight, baby.
That's right.
You keep it in there all night long. He was. Jason Duffner, got to give it up for you, though. Great win over the weekend. Even better celebration.
Great butt pat. That is one of the all-time awesome things ever, man. That was fantastic.
It was awesome.
I was like, Wendy, did you just check that out? She's like, what? I go,
you just grabbed the butt.
I mean, it's one thing to pat her there, but he just left it there and guided her like, oh, yeah, it's on.
I'm going to be hitting this late at night with my $1 million. I'm going to be making it rain.
We go raw dog tonight.
Every golfer's dream right there.
That was awesome.
To win the championship, know you're getting paid $1 million, have a hot wife, grab her ass back, baby, let's go.
Let's go, baby. I got to sign this card and we gone.
So we go. It was a great tournament again. I'm glad he won.
It was fantastic. And he hit another shot, like that eagle shot that you showed where he returned the ball back towards the pin.
Yeah.
He hit another one on, I believe it was
it came real close.
18 or 17. Then it stopped 2 inches away. It's just like, wow.
Yeah.
Wow, this guy's just on fire.
Yep. Unbelievable. All right, well, we got a call. Let's bring a call in. The phone lines are lighting up.
Got to go to the callers.
On line one here. Manuel on line one. What's going on, Manny? Are we on like a porn line? Did we just get a porn line?
Sounds like porn. I think he's playing George Michael.
Hello, Manny. And this is the sex. This is the sex hotline.
Sex hotline.
How are you doing, Manny? George Michael here speaking. What would you like to talk about? Are you having sexual problems?
Dude, what are you doing, man? What's up?
I'll be your mamba.
That's not me. I'm not picking up music.
All right, well, what do you want to talk about, man? George Michael videos or what? What's the call about? We are a sports show. The Dodgers?
What's going on with the Dodgers? Manny, what are you listening to? What are you doing? Take your hands out of your pants.
It's George Michael, man. Oh.
That is not me.
Yeah. Oh, then why did it just turn off?
Quit you. That was the other caller, I guess.
What's going on, Dodgers?
I knew how to quit you. Well, so the Dodgers, man, they're in a hot streak.
Yeah, they are on fire. I mean, last night I thought would be the game that they, let it go to Matt Harvey on the mound. They're they've been on a streak of late, but you got fans out there, Dan DeVito. But it's bringing this city together.
Mm-hmm.
It is really. It's amazing to see right now. And being an Angels fan like I am, I haven't watched an Angels game in a month. I've been watching the Dodgers.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Angels, they blew another one, and they got their butt kicked yesterday.
Shut up, Will.
And talk about one of the best trades, though. But you talk about that Red Sox trade, didn't look good at the time, taking all that money for Carl Crawford. You know, you're getting Josh Beckett, Adrian Gonzalez. Adrian Gonzalez has been the MVP of the Dodgers for the past 2 to 3 seasons now. This guy produces day in and day out, stays on the field. I believe he's the leader in RBIs, home runs. I mean, this guy is unbelievable. Would you say he's the MVP this season?
Yes, I believe so. Yes, because without him, they probably won't be here. I guess they'll be looking out of first place.
Yeah, and you look at what they're doing now. They've separated themselves from the Diamondbacks, and this team. You know, you're hoping maybe this team. Do you ever worry about this team maybe peaking too early, Knocker? Any concerns about that?
No, I really don't. Not with their pitching.
You know what I mean? Because
they really haven't, blown people away, and they're just winning the way you're supposed to win baseball games. Good defense here, a timely hitting there, but great pitching will always get you there, and I believe they have the strongest staff, especially the bullpen right now. The 3 guys they bring at you out of the bullpen are tremendous. Best bullpen in years, right, Manuel?
I believe so. And then the guy they got from that bearded guy from the Giants, I believe he's doing pretty good in AAA right now, right?
Yeah, Brian Wilson. Yeah, Brian Wilson got him over.
If he gets healthy, then who knows?
Now, Manny, be honest here. Now, you're a big Dodgers fan?
Yes.
Okay, now be honest here. When the Dodgers earlier this season, because I know a lot of Dodgers fans that'll seriously change their mind when I ask them this, but I know very well when I was 3 months ago when they wanted Don Mattingly's head chopped off, kicked out of L.A. because his team was struggling so bad. Now they're like, oh, I never said that. I never wanted Mattingly out. Did you really want Don Mattingly out at the time they were struggling, or do you really think this is something that could turn around?
No, I didn't think it was his fault because they had to deal with a lot of injuries.
Mm-hmm.
So, and obviously they weren't hitting crap.
No, they were not.
You cannot blame the manager for them not hitting.
Yep.
So, but hey, I think I was talking to the butt knocker, I think it was last week, and I told him maybe that fight against Arizona pulled this team together and said, you know what?
Yeah.
That was a spark that they needed.
Good call.
Who knows?
Good call.
Yeah.
It's a very good call.
Unites a team, yeah.
I mean, you look at Greinke. What Greinke's done after, getting in that brawl, coming back, that kind of just turned Greinke. See, because Greinke was horrible at the beginning of the season.
Yeah,
and this guy's been a stud. Him and Ryu and Kershaw even Nolasco pitched a great game against the Mets the other night. And you got Chris Capuano sitting there. You still have, and their bullpen's deep as far as starting pitchers go. You still got Beckett in the wings. You've got Billingsley, who's still going to come back next season from injury. This team is built for the future and built to make another 2 to 3 year run here at the World Series. It's going to be fun to see.
And they're winning without Ramirez and Kemp in the lineup.
Yeah, exactly. You couldn't have said it better. I mean, right there. And everyone's playing around them. You got guys like Nick Punto producing, Juan Uribe coming in big spots. AJ Ellis having quietly a great season at second base. And this guy, everyone's saying, Cano may be coming over to the Dodgers. You think there's any truth to those rumors there that, maybe Dodgers go after Cano in the offseason?
Who knows? Hey, bring him on.
Bring him on.
We got the money. We got magic. Exactly.
Yeah, we got
magic. Exactly. So.
All right, cool.
Hey, but before I let you guys go, hey, you know what? Just want to tell you guys have probably the best sports show, internet radio that I've ever heard of. So keep up the good work, man.
Thank you. Thank you, man. That really, dude, I'm going to take him a cry right now.
That's some good loving right there,
Seriously,
man.
That's awesome, man.
And what you going to do, sports radio, when the guru and the butt knocker run wild on you?
Yeah, that's right. Awesome right there. Manny, thanks so much, but I appreciate it, bud.
Nobody. Take care.
Love you, man. That's awesome.
That was awesome.
I'm going to cry. I'm just going to drink myself.
That was awesome. That was some good loving right there.
That
I
was
need
some
a cigarette
loving,
after
man.
that.
I need a cigarette, too. We got another call on line 2. Mr. Awesome.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, no.
What's up, guys?
Mr. Awesome. What's going on, buddy?
What's up, big boy?
Not much, man. Just chilling at work. Trying not to work as much as possible.
Do you miss the OC weather? You back in the hot Texas
now? Oh, definitely. Dude, waking up and it's like 86 degrees outside in the morning, it really sucks.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Hey, we talked about your Chiefs, though, earlier today. Knocker put him as, one of his top 5 teams to improve. And, on Twitter, again, people are voting for you as the #1 Chiefs fan there on Twitter. Did you ever
I voted for him.
Did you win that thing? How's that little contest going?
I don't know. I don't think I did. I think the guy that was going against me, he closed it out at the end.
Oh, he closed it. Damn it. We should.
I would think I was like two or three votes behind him, and I was like, I had people like Lawrence Johnny,
Right.
all of them, they voted late.
Yeah,
So
I mean-
if I'd had all those,
Oh, 'cause
I would have got in.
I was going to say, even Mark Long voted for you, man.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know. I saw that and I was blown away. I was all right. Awesome. When I saw that, I was like, okay, I have a chance here, and that's when I just started hitting it.
Sportscast family, baby. We take
Sportscast
care of our
family.
own.
Exactly.
Take care of people, man.
Exactly.
Jamal,
I wanted to go over your list. Your teams that are going to be taking a step back.
yeah, go ahead.
And I was surprised that you didn't say the Patriots. You don't think the Patriots are going to take any kind of step back, even if it's a small one?
I think maybe a small one, but I mean, now you look at this division here.
Exactly, it's the division.
What's the division done to improve? You look at Buffalo; they have done nothing to improve. You look at Miami. Yeah, I like Tannenhill, but getting rid of Reggie Bush over there took a huge weapon away. Their running back situation is a mess,
Right.
and then. And you look at the Jets. The Jets are just
They're a
pathetic
mess.
at this point.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah, that's a disaster.
Yeah, so I don't. Excuse me, but
No, go
it's
ahead.
not a question of whether New England is as good as they once were, because there's no question that they aren't. It's just the division they play in. Nobody's going to step up and knock them off that throne. So, even though they'll fall a little, they're not going to fall as far as some of the other teams we mentioned.
and you look at the
Right. Well, see, I was thinking they would fall more against the other competition. I mean, I think they do fine in their division because it is a weak division. But outside the division, I think they're gonna hurt a little bit.
No, and you got kind of a good point here, Kevin, because you look at their schedule here. Week 1 and 2 play Buffalo, New York Jets. 2 wins, 2-0 the start of the back.
Yes.
But then you look at weeks 3 through 6. They got to play against the Buccaneers. They got to travel to Atlanta, to Cincinnati, and then play the Saints. Those 4 games right there, they could
Make or
wind
break
up,
your season.
Yeah, it could make or break this. They could go 2-4, maybe not win one of those games. But
Right.
it still is the Patriots. It still is Brady. They've worked with less, so to say, at some points. In their successful career, and
it's going to be interesting to see
It
if they
is.
do fall. I mean, it's not a bad pick. Not a bad pick.
it's not a bad pick. I just don't think they're going to fall off as much as those other teams that I mentioned.
Right.
So.
I don't know, and I don't know if you guys saw this. I sent y'all a tweet, but I saw earlier there was a report that Brady was taken off the field with a knee injury today.
Oh yeah, it's actually I'm on ESPN Boston
Come
right
on,
now.
Tebow!
I'm on
Tebow!
Tebow! Get the Tebows in there. Yeah,
That's what I'm talking about.
And speaking of getting carted off, back in your hometown there, or Kansas City, though, Jamal Charles was carted off early this week too, wasn't he?
Yeah, but he's fine. He's fine. It was a foot.
If I'm these coaches, like I don't blame Shanahan for not playing RG3.
I don't either.
Screw it.
Screw the preseason.
Screw the preseason. I don't care, man.
Charles isn't playing. Charles this week he's not going to play.
I wouldn't play Charles till the beginning of the season. I know what Charles can do. He knows
God,
the
no.
playbook.
Exactly.
I don't need him to play. Just keep working out in the weight room where no one touches you, and you're good.
Right.
Right. So
they may do that. I mean, they may consider that.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. Hey, also, I'm going to be sending you that fantasy for our fantasy football league. I'll be sending that invite tonight. We're going to announce all the teams on tonight's show. So.
Awesome. Sounds
I'll
good.
send you
Hey,
that as
I
well.
signed up. I'm officially a VIP now, so
Nice.
I'm good to go.
All
Thank
right.
you so much.
Membership.
Thank you, Kevin. Man,
Winning.
you're awesome, man. I appreciate it. Winning, man. I'll win you some money this year. You're supporting the show. It's all going to our studio costs, so I really appreciate it.
All
bud.
right, you win me some money, and then that means I'll be able to fly out to LA more often.
Awesome. Yeah, we had a great time last week. It was a great time. Glad
I'm
to
not
have you
going
on
to
the
tell my
show.
wife that. I'm just going to take a little money, start making some bets, so win some money, and she's like, "Where are you getting this money from?" I don't know.
Oh, I was the guru.
Side job.
Breaking Bad.
Exactly. the
Breaking
guru.
Bad.
Breaking Bad. Exactly.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, Kev. Well, hey, man, appreciate it. Glad seeing you last week, man. It was good times.
Yeah, it was a good time.
All right, but I'll talk to you soon.
All right, thanks.
All right, bye.
Bye.
It's just hard to see New England falling too far ever. They just don't.
Yeah.
Now, they're not getting to Super Bowls anymore,
Mhm.
but they're just still right there, 10, 11 wins every year.
Glad he signed up for a VIP. A year VIP he signed
That's
up for.
awesome.
That's awesome. Guys, I'm telling you, these guys are smart. I'm telling you, we had a big signing up this week. Sign up, thenewsportsguru.com, man.
He saved
It's
66%.
It's right at the top of the homepage. It says premium membership. You get all the Gurus Girls Fancy Trade 4-in-1 private account, guys. You guys have, especially during fantasy football season, it's clutch. Say, dude, your player just got hurt. Tweet Fancy Trade 4-in-1
Yeah.
on
What
his,
do I do?
on
What
his
do I
private
do?
account. What do I do? Who's the best guy to pick up on the waiver wire? Boom, he tweets you right back. You're the first
Absolutely.
guy. You win your league.
Yes, sir.
Right there. So, all right,
That's
guys.
what you get.
Exactly. That's what you get. And sometimes you get some knocker picks. We won't go over those. Those are special access.
Exactly.
Those who have foot fetishes, we put pictures of his feet up there.
It's not shown to Andy Reid, okay?
Yeah, and
I don't want no part of that.
Juan Stockton's picture will be up there soon. That's awesome. Stockton. All right, getting back, one last thing in Wild World of Sports. Now, Knocker, we've seen our fair share of baseball brawls.
Yes. Usually not much to them.
We've seen guys getting plunked, charging the mound.
Right.
In some instances, maybe throwing a helmet.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Okay, maybe a glove if you're the pitcher.
Right.
Maybe throwing a jump kick Hope Park.
That was awesome.
That was still the best.
Flying
Against the
kicks.
Angels, the flying.
Take out the knee.
Take out the knee. Just jump kick. Or in the case of Mike Piazza, and I believe it was Roger Clemens.
Well, Clemens threw the bat.
Clemens threw the bat.
Piazza.
Okay. Yeah, you really wouldn't see that. Now, what if you're the batter? You just got plunked. You know, I'm going to take this bat and I'm going to wield it like a freaking ninja star right at the pitcher's head.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
He went like throwing it like a club.
We're throwing it like a club. You check out the video right here.
Wow.
Network.com.
Bullshit. Man, that was not crazy. Man, just love you. Man, stay under control. Please do not throw anything. Man, strong. Let the umpires on the field take care of it.
More than 13 times this season, so he's a little pissed.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be a little tired of it too.
I'd be a little pissed too, right?
Yeah, that's a little too many times.
That's
Come on, man.
That's a little much. All right, let's get into everyone's favorite segment here that everyone loves. The You Got Knocked the Fuck Out.
You got knocked the fuck out, man!
You got knocked the fuck out! Bitch! I hope we better trademark that, because if anyone ever rips off this segment,
No kidding. That's ours.
like they can have the hardest hits,
Right.
You know, all these other gimmick shows.
Hit
You
of the
Got
week.
Knocked the Fuck Out is ours.
That
I
belongs
own
to
that.
us.
That's a Sportscast trademark.
You better get on it.
I better get on that because I know someone's going to steal that shit. It's great, huh? All right, guys.
Alan already did?
Yeah, exactly.
He owns it? We got to
Yeah.
buy it from Alan?
Oh, I know. I got something for Alan.
What if I kill you, Alan?
There we go. It's still the best drop, Alan. I
That's
love that
awesome,
drop.
dude.
Still the best drop. All right, coming up first here.
What do we got? What do we got?
Julio Cesar Neves.
Nieves.
Okay.
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 All right.
Has one of the most spectacular capoeira. How would you say it? Capoeira kicks. Now, this is a spinning kick. Okay. You might see in a video game. Head kick knockout of the year, folks.
Hadouken?
Yes, Hadouken. This is like a Hadouken kick. Yes, it's a Hadouken kick. Out right here, rantnetwork.com. Check this kick out, knocker. Boom! On the back of the head, drops him.
Oh, wow.
Hadouken! He just threw the Hadouken!
Oh, he did, too.
He just threw the Hadouken.
And this dude's out, and his body won't let him fall.
Nope.
Oh, Lord.
Threw the dude. I mean,
Oh, he puts his arm down in the
that's
whole
like video
thing.
game
huh?
kicks right there.
Check that out.
They just have to lay out the shit. Yes, he's got to lay out the shit, exactly.
Wow.
Well, you know what? Cesar Chavez.
You got knocked the fuck out, man!
You did.
You got knocked the fuck out!
Bitch.
Boy.
Go home, boy.
Wow.
Oh, man. Now, I cannot wait till we get our
I wonder at what point when you see that coming.
Yeah, like,
And you know,
I know what you're saying
you can't
here.
stop it.
Yeah.
At what point do you just go, oh, this is going to hurt.
this is gonna,
Oh, this is going to hurt.
this is not going to feel good. Mama.
Mama.
This is the point where you say, I'm Batman. I am Batman. I fly like Batman. All right, I can't wait though for the football hits on You Got Knocked the Fuck Out is going to be just epic. That's where it came from. I mean, the original You Got Knocked the Fuck Out was
Yes.
from football hits. So as soon as football season starts, we'll bring you all the biggest football hits and You Got Knocked the Fuck Out. But let's bring you other videos here. Now, there's nothing. I mean, I love, like, again, not to say I like little kids. It's just fun to watch them play sports. You know, play around. Don't put that as a drop that I like little kids. God damn, I swear. This is what did I say last week? Oh, there's more peanuts in the house.
Thank God there's more peanuts in the house.
Thank God.
I have to watch the 5 o'clock show.
Yes, you have to watch 5 o'clock show.
Because this week, we have tight ends.
Yeah, we have tight ends this week. So make sure you guys watch NFL Game Day show, 5 to 6. We talk the top 10 tight ends. We do. Yes, we do. And you know who's going to be on there?
I like Mark Sanchez.
Yes, he might be on there. The butt fumbles.
Yeah.
Okay. I need to stop talking gay now. Okay. It's fun when you see, whether it's America's Home Videos, when kids get hit or fall down, it's funny. I don't want to see a kid get hurt.
Oh, no, as long as they don't get
You know
hurt.
what I
Same
mean?
when You Got Knocked the Fuck Out. We don't want anybody hurt.
I know. But when a little kid gets drilled by a ball or gets hit by something and falls over, it's funny. I don't want to see anyone get hurt or dramatically injured. But check this out during a soccer kid goes up. You can check out here, rantradionetwork.com or at the newsportsguru.com. We have the clip under trending videos. Check this out. Goes up to get the kick, comes right back at him. Boom!
Oh! And the feet fly out. Homeboy studs up, though, man. He just gets right up. This thing hit him right in the forehead.
I know. Look at this.
This thing hit
Alan,
him
play it
right
again one
in the
time. Here we go. He
forehead.
goes up for a free kick. He's like, oh, I got a free kick. I'm going to kick the ball. Kicks it right to the opponent, and the opponent kicks it right back in his face. He's a little 6-year-old.
That's
Too bad we don't
awesome.
have a bleeping sound for minors, but that little kid just got knocked the fuck out.
You got knocked the
Bleep out.
Little Billy.
Little Billy. He went Matrix style back, like his feet left the ground when he got hit by the ball.
That was awesome. That was awesome. I love that dude. Didn't get up crying. Just got right back up.
Like a champion.
Hell yeah.
Like a champion.
I'm going to find that guy. I'm going to find him later.
You know the parents are fighting in the background.
Yeah.
The dads
Look
are going
what your
kid did to little Billy. He's not getting orange slices.
Tell him on the free kick not to kick it right to the other team.
He's got drilled on the face. It's so great.
That used to be my pet peeve when I was coaching soccer with the
Yeah.
little guys. And they got the penalty kick.
Mhm.
And they kick it right at the goalie.
Yeah.
Just like, come on, bro.
It's like the
Come
kicker.
on. Kick it to the left or kick it to the right. You don't kick it right at the goalie. It was just the most frustrating, infuriating thing ever. That's why your kid plays defense. Right there.
Right there.
That's why he plays defense.
That's why he's the water boy. Right there. You did do that to some little kids, huh?
Parents ask me why he doesn't get to play forward. That's why.
It's just like that coach not putting me in over his son.
Oh, don't go back there.
Go back to
Don't go back to
I was
Pony
better
Reed.
than that, Billy. I was better than that kid. Bitch. So 10 All-Star teams before that time and put that kid.
Oh, that's awesome.
Stupid kid. All right.
Let it go, Joe.
All right, let
Let
it
it
go.
go.
All right, now we just had probably the men's knockout, MMA knockout of the week. This is the women's knockout of the week.
Oh, we got a women's MMA?
Jin Yu,
Okay.
Chinese fighter, had the women's knockout of the year. Go ahead and play the video at rantradionetwork.com, guys. Find it all. Check this out. Now they're boxing around. Now these girls are in the atom weight division, which is 105 pounds. These are light little girls.
Okay.
Check out the girl here in the ponytail. She's gonna get one good head kick, one smack to the face. Boom! You are done, son. Oh,
and she gets
dude, you are
another
done.
one.
You are done. Like she was out. That is nasty.
She was out on her feet, and then she got another quick left in, too.
Yes. Knocker.
Wow.
I mean, that's just.
Let's sit down, Blondie.
Yeah.
You sit down.
This is literally.
You got knocked the
Bitch.
fuck out.
Bitch. Oh, she did, too.
And
Poor
she's just
thing.
laying there, like, just done.
Poor thing. My goodness. You might want to take about a career change.
I think you should.
Start waiting tables or something.
I think you should. All right, guys, that's been another great show here. A couple of news I want to get out there before we head out. Again, I want to thank all the fans, listeners out there. You guys have been great today. A lot of phone calls today. It's been fantastic.
Yeah, it's awesome.
A lot of
Awesome
phone calls.
participation today.
A lot of tweets as well. Again, guys, find Bud Knocker on Twitter at Bud Knocker. You can find me at New Sports Guru, but I usually use the SportsCast account, so just follow me there at SportsCast_THN. Also, guys, our Facebook page, please go there and like us as well. I know some of you guys still use Facebook. It's becoming a thing of the past, but please go on there and like our page. It helps us out. You guys can check us out at facebook.com /The New Sports Guru. Also, become a VIP again one more time. Last week to get in $4.99, guys. It's on $15. We'll go up next week. So make sure you guys get all our sports picks again, Fantasy Trade 4-1 and the Gurus girls. Tonight we have a new show again, 5 to 6. The show will be going 4:30 to 6, 90-minute shows. Once the season gets kicked off and we get our celebrity challenge going, we have a great first 3 weeks lined up for you guys already. Got the Mark Long will be on September 4th. September 11th, Frank,
The one and
the only
only.
one, Frank Kramer, the mothership, the man, the head of 95.5 KLOS, biggest morning show in LA, Heidi and Frank. Frank Kramer will be in the house at Frank Army on Twitter. Week 2, September 11th. And then the infamous one, Nick Ritchie from thedirty.com. He's big into football. You wouldn't think he's a big fantasy guy, big into football. We'll have him and Scooby Sunday on week 3. That'll be September 18th. And then we have a bunch more guests lined up. Stay tuned for further details on them. So it's going to be a great first 3 weeks. So you guys can get in the Pigs Can Pick 'em Challenge with us, compete against all of us.
Yeah, get into that.
Big grand prize. It's free to enter. You guys go to thenewsportsguru.com. It's on our homepage. On the right-hand side, there's a link. Just click on it. You guys can sign in with your Facebook or Twitter. It's on ESPN, free to play. You just pick your teams each week and compete against us.
We have Nick coming on tonight, as usual, to talk about
best tight ends.
Fantasy tight ends.
The fantasy tight ends. So if you guys want to send in your picks of your fantasy
we're
tight
also gonna have a little visit
we can
from-
make this a little different tonight.
Yeah,
we should put a little twist on tonight's show.
No, I want to stay family-oriented.
Should we say
here.
family-oriented? Okay.
And we have Ann Peterson,
we have
Tennessee
a
Titans cheerleader.
We have a Titans cheerleader calling in
She'll be
tonight.
calling in.
Titans
let us
cheerleaders
know.
love us, though.
They rock.
They do.
TTCs rock. We had Jenna last year. We got Ann calling in, give us a little insight on what goes on in Titans cheerleaders training camp and what have you. So that'll be a little fun.
Exactly. If you guys have fancy questions, all your fancy leagues are going to be starting up. Make sure you guys send them to us. You'll get them live on the air, answered by Fancy Trade 4-1 tonight.
Those are for Nick, not for Ann.
Yeah, those are for Nick. Exactly. Yes, those are for Nick, not for the Titans cheerleader. But we can ask her if you like.
Titans cheerleader.
We can ask you if you like.
Well, she may not answer. But hey.
Again, guys, check us out on iTunes. This show hopefully will be up on iTunes in the next month or so. We'll get that worked out. I know Rant Radio is working on that. So
all right.
Make sure you guys check out our other show on iTunes. Subscribe, leave a message, rate the show. We love you guys all. We'll be back next week.
See you next week.
We'll be back next week. Love you, Knocker. We'll be back. Bye.
I haven't seen one female since we got here. This place is a sausage fest.